right. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. JoJo Friday, super late night. Sorry I couldn't stream earlier for you guys, but definitely was hanging out with family. But now we are back, locked in, ready to have probably a chill, relaxing stream tonight. Not sure how many people are going to be here or what people are going to do, but at the same time, like I said, I try to do my best, even if it's going to be in front of an audience of 100, or 1,000. You guys know me. I'm always going to do my best to be here and commit to my obligations. So I want to say, first and foremost, welcome to everybody here. Shout outs. Hopefully all of you guys are having a nice night. I know I am having a fantastic night. Had myself some nice mall food, some nice, really expensive mall food, as in like $24 for 2 pretzels, like that type of $24 for 2 pretzels. So that was awesome. In addition to other stuff. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun today. A lot of fun. I played some Dave and Buster's too, so got to play some motorcycle racing and air hockey. So it was a good day. So it was a good night. I had a lot of fun tonight. But now we are back at it once again to talk about the gaming news, to chill, vibe, discuss stuff, all sorts of things that went on today. So I want to say first and foremost, thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. And of course, for those who watched my video today, my video is doing really well. First best out of my last 10. Although I'll be honest, my last 10 videos have actually been pretty low views overall. Just like not low, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't anything to like write home about. So it's good that, you know, I'm actually, you know, there's actually doing some good stuff here. So it looks like this one's going to be 10K plus as well. So good stuff there. Shout outs to Chris the Strider Dog with the 7 months membership. And my man, the GOAT, with the super chat, JoJo, first JoJo of JoJo Friday. Hey, yo, let's go. It says, any songs from UN Squadron? Oh, baby. UN Squadron. Yes, I got you, bro. Yo, the GOAT. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. UN Squadron music. So we'll get something from there. Big love to the GOAT. First, like I said, one of the stream, JoJo Fridays. Let's go. I'll get you a couple tracks since it is JoJo Friday, so we get you some extra tracks on there. Appreciate you. There's actually a number of songs, so I'll just play this OST, and we'll let a number of songs go by. Shout outs to GOATs 816, man. I'm ready, baby. We're ready for that Switch 2. We got to talk about it, man. There's a lot of new developments. What are you on, GOAT? Are you on the May Switch train? For those who know about the recent news, anybody here actually think it's gonna be May based off the I'm only talking to the people that know the recent news, that have watched. I think Nintendo Prime had a video, Thunderstash talked about it, I talked about it, I think on Just Restart maybe. So a number of people talked about it. Big love to the GOAT. Thinking mid-June. But did you watch my video though? Triple A job. Did you watch? Do you know the new information, or are you just thinking that? I want to know for people that have actually know the information. Like, if you don't know, that's okay. I will inform you guys all here tonight. D Money 109 with the 51 months. Let's go. Late night stream. Let's get it. Good evening, sir. Xenoblade next week. First time playing Wii U title. Nice. Let's go. You better not be joshing me about Switch 2 early release. I mean, well, listen. It's a rumor. It's speculation kind of wrapped up, tying it back into things that have happened. Not my bad. Didn't know. Okay, yeah. I didn't think that you knew because you didn't ask. You just instantly went into what you thought. So I knew you didn't know. It's kind of convincing, I must say. It makes sense. We'll see, though. Okay. Yeah. I think a lot of you guys don't know, so that's okay. If you didn't watch my video, you guys got to, first of all, get with the program and get with the times. Know all the latest information. You're already here in the streams. You might as well take 10 to 15 minutes to watch my videos daily while you're at it. You can watch it on your commute. You can watch it on the toilet. You can watch it wherever you go. So you might as well take that time. A lot of you guys take a lot of time to be here anyway. Might as well take that little bit extra time and watch the vids. Hit the notification bell. Know when those vids drop. Although, I will be honest, I don't have a set time, so it is kind of hard to know when stuff's going up. So that's my fault too. But that's also why I kind of push so hard and advertise it a bit more. So yeah. I always thought that May could be possible with the June being the latest, so they can have the sales for first quarter of the new fiscal year. Okay, Beat Queen, I didn't know you thought it was that early. Like, I never thought May. I was thinking, no way, Jose, no way in the world that it's going to be May. Like, I never thought that. And then Thunderstash put together the different stuff. So the Lego set, the Nintendo World Attraction, the Nintendo San Francisco store. Like, there's so many things that are starting to add up that it might be May. real quick, let me play the JoJo notification because of GOAT. He did that JoJo, so let's get that. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mr. GOAT. I appreciate that, JoJo Dono. The $10 and up tonight. Get yourself a JoJo. Let's go. Big love. Thank you so much, GOAT. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see here. So shout outs to Bead Queen. Okay, I didn't know you thought that. If the shipment info is real, I believe May 15th. Exactly. The shipment info of what's going on in terms of tracking it, which that definitely seems real with that shipment info. So there's also that. There's a lot of convincing evidence. Now, once again, there still could be delays. There still could be something, you know, that causes a problem. But yeah, May is definitely looking like it's a possibility. It's like a 50-50. Before I would have thought it was like a, you know, 30-70. I'm going to bump it up to 50-50, maybe even 60-40, you know? Maybe even 70-30. Flip it around, you know? JoJo Dono from KC and JoJo. It all ties back to each other. And you know what? Actually, I don't mind. I that's cool that you're from KC, so I can see the whole Chiefs thing, you know, 100% now. I hate the fake Chiefs fans, the bandwagoners, just as much as I hate the fake bandwagon 49er fans. So I can see that, man. I can see it for sure. That's real talk. I like it. Let's see here. The funniest thing ever, I think after Nintendo's second April, the best joke at the end of the day show, it's out today. Yeah, Nintendo would never do that because that makes no sense. That doesn't make any sense because that doesn't give people time for you know, for pre-orders. That doesn't give people time to go out there and get it. Like, that's never gonna happen. It's not a joke. That wouldn't be a joke. That'd just be stupid. That'd just be dumb and putting a lot of people's jobs at risk. So so yeah, that's not funny or a joke. That's just stupid. It would probably never happen. They'd never do anything that dumb. It's not a piece of software. It's a physical device, you know? Software, you can do that. But hardware, you can't do stuff like that. You almost never see that with hardware. Software, it's possible, but hardware, it's not. So yeah, Doom the Dark Ages would be awesome as a launch title. Yeah, that was actually part of it too, WH Asian. It was the fact that Doom the Dark Ages is also launching on May 15th. So, and it's rumored, there's already a big rumor that it's going to be on there. So let's see. I think there's a rumor someone called and told me that Switch 2 might be delayed. I mean, there's been no release date, so there's not going to be any delay for anything. There's been no release date for the Switch, so you can't delay something that's not been, where there's no announced release date. So, Gina, so I'm not sure. So yeah. I'm a Colts fan, and some stranger told me that my Colts said we need better RB. Just stop talking to them right away. Yeah, like any Colts fan that says that you guys need a better RB is just a moron. You should just stop talking to them. But you got to remember, guys, when it comes to the NFL, there's a lot of just incredibly casual fans of it. Think of it like the casual fans of gaming who don't know their left from the right in gaming. It's the same thing with sports. Like, there's a lot of people that literally don't know anything about sports, but they're just super casual fans, and you know, they watch the games every now and then, you know, but they don't really know what they're talking about. And football's really technical too. Like, football's like incredibly technical, so that doesn't help either. You know, most people actually don't play football. It's a popular sport, but it's not played by like 99.99% of people. Most people don't play because it's too dangerous to play, so most people don't play. And which I wouldn't, and like, who wants to be hitting people all day? Like, football's it's a stupid sport. So like, don't expect people to know about everything, you know, about everything, like the technical aspects, you know. So yeah. Let's see here. They said it was on TikTok. Yeah, I don't think you should ever get your information from TikTok, Gina baby. Like, that's not a place to get your gaming information from. It's not from TikTok. You should listen to me, or you should listen to people here on YouTube. You don't watch TikTok Nintendo videos. I guarantee you there's not anybody there that knows anything. No offense to TikTokers out there, but I wouldn't get your information from TikTokers. I get your information from people that are actually, you know, making long form, you know, informed content, not just, you know, Zoomer ADHD or whatever content that TikTok really, or ADD content that TikTok really appeals to. The people that just like 30 seconds, you know, or story time weird videos, you know. Shout outs to George FT. What's up, man? Appreciate that, man. Shout outs. Let's go. All right, pin message. Crazy how Bloomberg is thinking that it could be the biggest launch for any console. Nintendo really leading the market of gaming. I mean, I think that it could be here's the reason why it could be the biggest launch for any console. It can be the biggest launch for any console because it's coming in the modern age with no chip shortage, where the manufacturing was given time, and to where you know that there's going to be incredible demand. There's been no system in the history of systems, that's been ever set up this type of way with the demand that they've been having. How do you know that there's a lot of demand? Because people are still buying the Nintendo Switch 1. There's been no system in the history of systems 8 years into its life that still has the popularity and sales in terms of momentum. So you know that there's people that are just buying the Switch 1, looking forward to Switch 2, and can do an easy, quick transition by right now at this point, if it comes out May or June, or by later in the year. This has never happened in the history of gaming. This is a first time that since I've been covering gaming, and definitely a first time that I know since, I've been gaming since the beginning of the modern era console wars, so 3rd gen NES and up, and there's never been a time, even the only other time that you could maybe say that it was like that was the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 was so highly anticipated, but there was some issues with manufacturing. So everybody was like, they weren't able to manufacture enough, but that was the last time that it was truly that hype. You're coming off of remember, the PS1, first ever system in the history of gaming to sell 100 million units, right? First ever system to sell 100 million units. So therefore, that was one of the most hype heading into the next thing. There was nothing else like it. I think that the only thing that's kind of meeting that level of demand, I mean, we had the Wii, right? The Wii kind of came out of nowhere and did that, but it wasn't built off the hype before, because obviously the GameCube came before it. So the Wii hype was kind of like, at first, it was like, okay, yeah, people were excited, but then all of a sudden, people, like, word of mouth blew up, and Nintendo didn't even have enough systems. So they didn't expect as many people. Like, there were pre-orders coming in, but it wasn't like Nintendo manufactured a bazillion of them, because they didn't know how well it would do coming off the GameCube. They didn't know, and it was a new concept. With the Switch, we know how well the Switch 1 did, obviously. We know that people are excited for it based off of, you can use advanced analytics now. You can use social media. We didn't have that back then. We didn't have social media. We didn't have the advanced analytics that we have now to gauge the interest and hype and pre-order potential levels and all of that. So they're using advanced analytics to see that, yes, this could be the biggest launch in the modern in modern history. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. In my opinion, at least. I was predicting mid-June. Anything earlier would be cool. Yeah, that's what I was predicting. I was predicting June. So yeah, and backwards compatible, making it more desirable. Exactly. So that makes it AAA. That makes it a smooth transition from one system to the next system. Instead of it being like, if there's no backwards compatibility, there's a little bit of a little bit of a hesitation from people, because if you're into the Nintendo Switch, you instantly can't play X, Y, and Z game. Maybe if a game that came out late, maybe you're saying, okay, well, I'm new to this Switch 2, or I just got my Switch. Oh, Xenoblade's coming out. Well, I mean, I'd love to be able to just trade in my Switch or give it to my little brother or my little sister or my cousin and just get the new Switch, and I can just have on my library. But when you when you don't do backwards compatibility, that goes out the window, right? That's no longer the option. So maybe you have to keep the system. Obviously, you can't trade it in and get some money or give it away or whatever the case is. And once again, your library becomes a bit like, splintered or factioned up. Like it becomes broken up because, oh, now you can't play that on the next system. So I think whenever you can do backwards compatibility, you should do it. It's not about trying to resell games, which I felt was absolutely insane that content creators were trying to pull the Nintendo wants to steal money from everybody and re-release games. Like, why would they want to do that? Like, all of their games still sell. Mario Odyssey still sells. Super Smash Bros. Still sell. All this stuff still sells. Why remaster those to the base of people that already bought it? That makes zero sense. Everybody already has the games. Just continue selling the games that you have, and if you want to do a patch, do a patch. But it made no sense to sit there and say no backwards compatibility because you want to resell the games. Like, that's way too much. Nintendo doesn't have the teams. Nintendo does not have the teams and the resources to do that, to remaster all of their best games. Like, they can't. There's not enough time or teams to do that. And once again, it doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense to do that with a popular system like the Switch 1. Just make backwards compatibility. You can sell upgrades if you really want to sell them. You can sell if you want to sell them. So yeah, that didn't make sense. But yes, having the backwards compatibility obviously is a big draw. It's a good thing. you know, and it's something that you want to see clearly, you know. Hey, what's up, Daryl Kelly? Happy Fridays, yes sir. JoJo Friday in the house. Let's go. Big love. What's up, Jew Hill? Shout outs, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, May 15th seems to be the day, bro. May 15th seems to be the day. But we'll see. We'll find out for sure. What's up, OJ? Didn't get the notification for the stream, but I saw you were live on Twitter. Oh, okay. It's all good. That's why I have it out there on Twitter for you guys. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Welcome. I made a tweet about the info from TikTok and I actually said the exact same thing. Most of it is fake and just for engagement. Exactly. The problem with TikTok is that TikTok is like the most clickbaity platform ever in the history of platforms. It's also like heavily driven by AI, people that just do AI. So like, don't go to TikTok for any information, and especially don't bring anything from TikTok over to my channel. Like, like if you want to watch TikTok, and that's fine, you can watch TikTok, but don't ever bring anything from TikTok to here unless you attach it to a donation, like my man Seventh Hokage just did with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Seventh Hokage, with the gifted membership to Mike Fawns. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Let's go. What's up, Party Man Cart? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Big love. Shout outs. I'll play gladly for patches if they come with FPS and resolution. I mean, boost. I mean, I'd love for them to be free, Jose. But yes, I mean, would I pay $10 or whatever to get a patch to have Breath of the Wild in 4K 60? Of course I would. Of course I would. But I mean, it would be nice if it was free. But I mean, if it takes work to do them, I get it. If it's not baked in, like the Xbox, I get it as well. So, and I don't think I've never really complained about Sony doing the $10 upgrade stuff. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't, you know. I mean, but obviously people aren't gonna like that. But I mean, I get it if they do. Just another artist. What's up, man? Welcome. Zenji, what's good? Psychopath says, I'm expecting no later than June, but I'm happy to get it earlier. Yes, I agree. I think no later than June for sure. No later than June. Hey, what's up, Double M? Just hear about the supposed GameCube controllers. Yes, I did hear about that as well. Apparently, like they did some GameCube controllers are coming. So obviously, NSO, GameCube, that seems to be like it's going to be a thing for Switch 2. I think the real question is it going to be Switch 2 only or Switch 1 and Switch 2? You know, so if you make it, here's the argument for Switch 2 only. If you make it to where you can get all your NSO plus GameCube and that's Switch 2 only, then okay, obviously Switch 2 becomes really desirable, right? Because now you have GameCube NSO, now you have GameCube online play, you know, with your friends. But if you put it on everything, that can entice more people that already have, you know, the 100 million plus people. You could probably entice another 10 million people or 5 million people or however many, probably not 10 million, but you can probably entice another like million or two people to subscribe to the service right away, in addition to getting people to, you know, get the Switch 2, GameCube, whatever, right? So it's the install base versus you want to push the system factor, you know? So I personally feel that NSO should be cross-platform. There shouldn't be exclusive systems. So I'm hoping that if they do GameCube NSO, you know, it's going to be Switch 1 and Switch 2. I hope they don't make it only on Switch 2. I think it should be across both. Because then it starts getting really tricky. You know, oh, you got to Switch 1, you pay the $50, it's this. But if you pay this, you Switch 2, you get that. So it makes it more complicated for no reason, you know. Let's see. I pray the next Pro controller has a headphone jack. The headphone jack. Man, we're asking for the 360 features here. I need Switch 2. I pray that the Switch 2 has great launch games and titles that I'm excited to play. That's what I'm praying. I'm praying for. I am not praying for a headphone jack. I am praying for incredible titles. That's what I'm praying for. Incredible titles that get people excited to play the games. That's what I'm praying for. But headphone jack would be a nice bonus, a cherry on top. Just give me the games, I know. Just give me the games. We need Switch 2. Gaming's kind of boring right now. I can't wait for Xeno X. Yeah. It's getting better because Atelier, you know, I guess I can say it now that the review embargo is up. Yeah, I've been playing Atelier, Yumiya. There's a demo coming out next week on, I think, the 17th or the 16th, one of those two. Monday, probably Monday. There's a demo coming out Monday. And you guys can experience the beginning of the game and all that. And yeah, I'm having fun. It's good. It's got an 8 out of 10 average on Metacritic. So it's a solid 8 out of 10 game. And yeah, I've been enjoying it. So yeah, Atelier, is coming out. Obviously, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've been playing that as well. And what else? And we've also got we've also got Xenoblade Chronicles X on Thursday. Atelier comes out on Friday. So yeah. So yeah. Sorry if we already discussed this. What do you think the first party launch titles? Yeah, I'm not sure, but probably Mario Kart. I don't know what other first party launch titles they're gonna launch with, but probably Mario Kart for sure. Armored Core 6 on Switch 2. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, Dark Synchron? Welcome. A reimagined Wavebird would be cool. A reimagined Wavebird would be really cool. I would be down for that. I'd pick that up ASAP. I'd pick that up ASAP. Switch 1, you can probably bank Switch 1 controllers to work with Switch 1 games, but don't bank Switch 1 controllers to work with all Switch 2 games. Just don't bank on it, just because there might be like that C button, or they might want certain functionality of the Switch 2 to be, to where it needs that functionality. So you might not be able to. Now, I don't know exactly with PlayStation. I know with Xbox, I don't think you can use like Xbox 360 controllers with Xbox One or Xbox Series, but I think you can use Xbox One controllers with Xbox Series. But Xbox Series and Xbox One controllers are like the same thing. They don't offer like HD Rumble or anything different or new. It's like the same controller. Like with PS4, I don't think you can use PS4 controllers on PS5 games. I'm not 100% sure because of the DualSense, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm not sure if you can. But yeah, I'm thinking that Nintendo will probably limit Switch 1 controllers to Switch 1 games, and Switch 2 controllers for Switch 2 games or Switch 1 games, since they can, program that in terms of like the backwards compatibility. So I'm guessing that will be the case. But yeah, I am not anticipating Switch 1 controllers to work with Switch 2 games. Switch 1 controllers work with Switch 1 games, but probably not Switch 2 games. But you never know. I mean, Wii remotes did work with Wii U games, certain Wii U games, so it's definitely possible that they add that functionality in there. So it could happen. It could, but I'm not sure. No, you can't use PS4 on PS5, but if you stream PS5 games, a PS4, you can play the PS5 games with a PS4 controller. Yeah, very confusing. So if you stream it, there you go. I'm gonna tell you right now, MP4 is gonna steal the show. Don't really think people are prepared for the greatness. I think MP4 with some Switch 2 updates will definitely be good. Yo, Johnny, I'm the spot with the super sticker. Thank you so much, Johnny. $3 dono coming in, getting us to our first extension of the night. Hey, yo. JoJo Fridays, let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's get that overclock going for my man, Johnny. Let's go, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Let's go.
Overclock Buster!
15 minutes added into the stream. Let's go. I don't know how long I'm going to be going tonight just because it's already late, but I'll add on whatever time I can add on, baby. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate you, man. Do you think the Pro Controller will cross over? Which Switch 2 Pro Controller? Of course. Yeah, you'll probably be able to use Switch 2 Pro Controllers for Switch 1, but I don't know about Switch 1 Pro Controller for Switch 2. No. But will you be able to use Switch 1 controllers for Switch 1 games on Switch 2? Yes, but we don't know, guys. I mean, we don't know. Like, you're probably going to have to buy another Pro Controller. If you want to play Switch 2 games, like with the Pro Controller, you're probably going to have to buy the Switch 2 Pro Controller, probably. So yeah. Let's see here. Do you think that the okay, I already read that. My bad. Pick it up. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on Thursday. Hoping the Switch 2 will be available at launch and not a mess like PS5. Well, if you've been watching Super Z's, you got to watch my videos. It appears that there's going to be a huge allotment of systems, that Nintendo's got a lot ready to go. Remember, the PS5 was not available because of the chip shortage. There is no chip shortage right now. So that's the reason why PS5, you had trouble getting PS5s, was because there was a chip shortage. If there was no chip shortage, it would have never happened. But that was the problem, chip shortage. So that was the situation. That was out of Sony's control. Nothing you can do about it. COVID, chip shortage, completely wrecked the supply of or semiconductor parts and all that. So there ain't nothing that you can do about that, man. That's just fate. Speaking of when we were talking Mario Kart for the week before the direct, yeah, I think it might be a good idea to do it right before, like a hype up, like the countdown. So we could probably do that, Party Man. I was hoping for wireless controls that would adapt easily unless they have brand new buttons. Yeah, there's definitely a brand new button. There's a C button on there, but there's also going to be, there's new functions. So for example, like the mouse feature or certain things that they might want you to use or whatever, right? Plus there's just good old fashioned capitalism. So it's like, oh my gosh. It's just good old fashioned capitalism as well. So there's also that aspect, right? So, I wouldn't bank on it. Now, if it's a nice little thing, they say, hey, you can use Switch 1 controllers with everything, think that's cool. But I'm guessing they're going to upgrade the Switch 1 Pro controller. They're going to make a Switch 2 Pro controller. And it's going to have better HD rumble. It's going to have, obviously, the mouse features. It's going to be, like, way better. So I'm guessing they're going to want you to use that for the Switch 2 games. Thank you to D-Money, though. Thank you for the 51 months, though, man. I appreciate it. Can't wait to pay $80 for a C button, pretty much. Or HD rumble 2. They'll probably upgrade that. Obviously, the mouse features. I think there's probably some other things that they haven't mentioned with the Joy-Cons as well that they added in. So yeah, but it's probably gonna be like a 80 almost $100 controller for sure. Look, you should have to buy Switch 2 Pro controllers if it's a new gen, but you need a new generation controller if they actually make updates to it. If it's like Microsoft where there's like no real updates to it, it's the same HD rumble, it's the same everything, then yeah, absolutely. I'd say, okay, well, why can't we just use Switch 1 controllers? But, I mean, you know, we'll see. Let's see here. Where's my F-Zero predictions video? I was going to do one until you started being crazy in Mario Kart. Then I decided to not do one. Dark Synchron. So there you go. Yeah, get your wallets out, man. Here's the thing I would say. Definitely get your wallets out. Put aside a little bit. But it shouldn't be too bad. You don't got to get everything all at once. You know, you can take your time getting through some stuff. Tariffs are going to hit hard for electronics. We don't know what the tariffs are going to be yet, Robert. People keep on saying tariffs. People keep on saying tariffs, but there's nothing that's been revealed yet. So, not yet. Like, we don't know. People keep on saying that, and there's been nothing yet. So let's wait and see before we start saying that tariffs are going to hit hard. Tariffs are going to do this. What tariffs? There's nothing that's been levied yet that's in effect. So we don't know. So before we start saying it's going to hit hard, before we start saying it's going to be this, it's going to be that, let's wait and see it actually happens and see how it affects things, see how the companies respond. Then we can go from there. But I'm not one of these, you know, the tariffs are coming, the tariffs. I'm not one of these people. Like, let it happen, then we can go from there. But most people don't even know what a tariff is, to be honest. You guys just hear it, then repeat what somebody else says. But most of you guys don't even know how it works, don't even know what they are, don't even know what countries are levied them and how it's going to work, what countries Nintendo's working with in terms of getting their systems, if the countries that they're even working with have tariffs levied on. Like, people just say it just because they heard somebody else say it, and I'm getting kind of tired of it. It's stupid. Wait till it happens, and then we'll see how the companies actually react, and then we can go from there instead of just saying, they're going to do this, and it's going to happen. It's dumb. It hasn't happened yet. Most of you guys don't even know what it is or even how it works, so I'm getting kind of tired of people saying it. It's like, wait till it happens, then we can talk about it. But right now, there ain't nothing, you know? So yeah. Let's see here. Wallets, RGT told me to go to California and steal with no repercussion. Don't do like RGT. Yeah, you can't do that. I always find it funny when people think that you can just come to California and you can just steal stuff and there's no problem. Like, that's just such weird pseudo political talk. It's just stupid. Like, I saw a security guard beat somebody's, oh my God, behind, tackle them and choke them out. So when they're trying to steal. So if I were you, I wouldn't. So you do that. That's a way to get yourself shot real quick. Y'all think everything's so liberal and everybody's just, oh, y'all be looking at those videos way too much. You find yourself getting shot real quick. You think California's like that? All right. Do it. See what happens to you. I'm telling you, they got these big old fat black dudes out here doing security guard down, and they packing too. So come here and do that. See what happens to you. Y'all be watching TikTok videos too much. Y'all be watching TikTok videos way too much. Hell, even without the $900 misdemeanor rule, I seen people get clapped over stealing too. I seen people try to still get clapped over still. Man, if I were you, I wouldn't. People joke around too much. People aren't playing around anymore, bro. I'm telling you. It's a bad idea. I know, F around and find out. All right, y'all. Like I said, people be watching way too many videos on Twitter and be listening to way too many political pundits that are trying to insert politics into everything. I'm telling you, you do some stupid stuff around here, I'm telling you, you're gonna get kicked. You're gonna get kicked, or you might get shot with some of these guys with these security guards that are rolling, that are packing. I was at Dave and Buster's just today. The security guard there got a gun at Dave and Buster's. My man was packing a Resident Evil laser dot sight. Okay, y'all. He was packing a RE dot sight, bro. I'm telling you, y'all think that you could just come here and do that? I'm telling you, if I were you, I wouldn't. My man straight up had at Dave and Buster's, bro. Not even like a high-end fashion, like Dave and Buster's. Like, Dave and Buster's, legit. Security guard, I'm telling you, a lot of these people around here, they ain't playing no more, man. They're tired of people thinking that they can just get away with taking people's stuff, man. I'm telling you. If I were you, do not listen to no damn East Coast YouTuber who ain't never even been to California. Don't listen to him. I'll tell you that right now. He ain't never even been to California. Don't listen to nobody especially East Coast people. Especially these freezing Eskimos. Do not listen to none of these people, bro. Especially these Eskimos in the East Coast. Do not listen to what they gotta say about anything with California, bro. They ain't never been here. I got shot at Dave and Buster's for trying to steal tickets. Okay, not party man Eskimos, not that East Coast. Away from, and not B Queen's East Coast. Well, B Queen ain't really East Coast, so I'm good saying that. Never mind. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Oh, what? You don't speak for us, OJ. I'm completely normal. Thank you very much. Yeah, next time I'll take a picture. Next time I go, I'll take a picture of this. I wanted to, but I didn't want him to look at me all kind of weird. But next time I'll take a picture because he had it holstered right there, and it was definitely looking like Leon S. Kennedy. He had body gear on and everything, like I said, at Dave and Buster's. So it's like you can't even really steal nothing at Dave and Buster's. It's just big old arcade machines and food. Like, but I'm telling you, a lot of these companies are starting to protect like their peace, and they're not trying to have people just roll up on them, you know. So a lot of these companies are saying enough is enough, you know. So yeah, I be careful. That's what I'm saying. Be careful, man. Don't be thinking you can just roll up on places. Let's see here. Shout outs to General Zamor with the 2 says West Coast member right here. Ayo. Appreciate that. Let's go. Shout outs to the West Coast homies. No, for real though, East Coast is cool too, man. I've been on the East Coast many times. It's a lovely place. Philadelphia is awesome, bro. Philadelphia looks great. Although I'll be a little honest, bro. I was just looking at some of the scenery around there, looking like some of the movies I used to watch like in history class about like I was getting a little suspect around some of those places in Philly, bro. I'm like, I don't know, but it was nice though. It was good, but it definitely looking like some of them Civil War areas, bro. Oh, man, bro. I don't know, man. It was looking like some of them Civil War houses, bro. Oh, man. I didn't say nothing, though. I was just in the car just like, I was just quiet. Oh, man. He says, man. No, Party Man, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Party Man. Oh, man. Them Philly neighborhoods haven't been upgraded. Oh, yeah, it was cool, though. Like, it was actually cool. I'm a history buff myself, so it was actually kind of dope to see such old houses. You know what I'm saying? See houses that are so, like, with the structure. I mean, obviously, they've been remodeled, but, like, the structure is the old school style. Like, we don't got those houses because the area that I live in Central Valley is, like, nowhere near as developed, that old. Like, there wasn't people here, like, in, like, the 1500s and 1600s and all that, and like 1700 and 1800, like, you know, because obviously East Coast, that's where America started. America, at least, oh my gosh, let me not get too crazy here, but that's where modern America, with what we know right now, started. Obviously, there was people well before that, Native Americans, and even before, you know what I'm saying? So obviously before that, but I'm talking about like what we have in the structure place right now, you know? So yeah. East Coast architecture is awesome. I'm biased though because I'm from there. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's definitely very different from West Coast, like San Diego, like even like Seattle or like Oregon or like Arizona. You know, some obviously out west is newer. Anything out west is newer compared to East Coast. So yeah. First capital Philly. I don't think was it Philly? Let's see here. Yeah, we got a load of the. I thought it was like Jamestown or whatever, right? I forgot exactly which one. Somewhat of a history buff myself, Rolla. Okay, yeah, history's awesome, man. You guys got to go down the well of the history stuff, like on YouTube. The different history channel stuff. I was watching a ton of stuff on World War II. One of the most interesting things to me was after World War II. That was so interesting. So if you're into World War II, you always know, okay, you heard about World War II when it started. Okay, yeah, whatever, Germany invading Poland, blah, 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 right? But hear about what happened after World War II. Like, they never talked about that in school. Like the denazification and the trials, all the trials of the different, the war criminals. They never talked about all that. So, I mean, I knew about it just casually, but I'm like, I really want to know about it. So the best story, Rolla, my favorite one was the freaking was it Himmler? I forgot exactly which SS officer or which officer from the Nazi party. He like fled. A lot of them fled to like Argentina or whatever, right? Or like and they the new state of with all of the Jewish people, they put up a military, and then they went and they kidnapped him. They freaking kidnapped him and brought him there to stand trial. That was like gangster. I'm like, oh my goodness. They went there, freaking kidnapped him and brought him back, all under the secrecy, not letting the government there know, or the government in South America know, which was crazy. Yeah, the Nuremberg trials. There we go. I was gonna say Luxembourg, but Nuremberg trials. Yeah. So yeah, man, it was crazy. So visit if you, yeah. Eichmann, yes, there we go. That's the SS officer's name. Eichmann. That is not Himmler, Eichmann. Yes, that's him. The weird, Tweety Bird looking weirdo, that guy, yeah. They tried to get Joseph Mengele as well, but he got away. Yeah, it was like high ranking, like basically like the ninjas of there, like ninjas. They went there, they saw him walking, they studied it, they stalked him, they put him under surveillance, they studied his routine, they went and did surveillance, they went and gathered information, found out and remember, this was before internet, this is before smartphones, this is before all that. This is in like 1960. You know what I'm saying? So this is in 1960 or something like that. So that's crazy. Yo, Vice with the $5. So I've been putting things together for my new channel. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of great historical topics and mysteries. Ooh, those channels are good. They're really good to grow. If you really want to get subs fast, that's a good thing to do. Do like mysteries and just basically like popular mysteries or popular things. People love those channels. Yeah, that's a good idea. I thought about doing myself like a history / like reaction to different things, like, because I'm not really good at scripting and writing and all that, but I'm good at like discussing and talking about reacting to things. So I thought about doing one myself with like history and other things like that, like crazy vids and stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll do that in the future. Yeah, Vice, sounds good. When you're done, let me know, because I'll definitely be interested in that. I like watching like the forensic files, type of channels, the people that detail a lot of cases that forensic files are some of the mainstream places haven't detailed yet. So yeah, that stuff's awesome. Well, no, it's not awesome, but you guys know what I mean. Like, I like learning about that type of stuff, because I think that the biggest thing about anything when it comes to video games or when it comes to, history and all that, it's like, you got to learn from it. Don't just watch it to enjoy it, but watch it so you can take a piece away and say, okay, how can I not do what they did, or how can I safeguard myself for my family? So those are the things that I always take away from history, that I take away from that stuff. It's like, hey man, like, there's a reason why history is super important, so you don't repeat the same mistakes. So unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have, you know, this whole world, you know, has changed. We're here because of what's happened, but at the same time, that doesn't mean we have to also go through the same thing. Like you can, you know, set yourself up, right, to do better. So, and I think that's the whole point of history, you know, making sure that you don't repeat the same mistakes. You watching the anime nowadays, OJ? No, not really. Not anything. Yeah, Mingle is pretty bad, dude. Oh, pretty bad. There's so much history around the colonial era America that's very little people know about. Most people don't even know who John Locke was. Yeah. You can definitely go there. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the $5 though, Vice. I appreciate that. Let's go. We are up to 23 on the combo board. Appreciate that. Sorry for my non-history buffs here. Maybe we should do some discussion of history, like reaction. Maybe I need to get my second channel going so we can definitely, for all my history buffs, go subscribe. It's called Sports Essence now, but I'm going to change it back to OJX, and we're going to do reactions to different things, and we're going to talk about all sorts of random stuff. So make sure you go subscribe to that secondary channel. Thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate that. 23 on the board. We are getting close to the 30-minute extension. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. We can also discuss some of this Nintendo Switch 2 stuff that's going on. A lot of you guys are here for that as well. So I appreciate all of you guys coming through. Make sure you hit that like button if you have not. I'm actually kind of shocked that there's 150 people plus watching. So I do appreciate that. But we can get more people in here if you guys hit that like button. So let's see if we can hit 100 likes so we can let more people know that we're streaming right now. Let's go. And if you do drop a dono, we've actually had multiple donos. I think 3 donos tonight, but nobody's actually requested music but GOAT. So if you drop a dono, make sure you put your music request. General Zamora, if you want something, let me know. If you can't fit it, because sometimes it won't let you fit the message in there. If you can't fit it, that's okay. Just let me know in the chat if you drop a dono, and I will play the track. So Vice, if you want something, General Zamora, if you want something, let me know, and I got you. But yeah. OJ, do you remember when it's going to be Donkey Kong racing game for the GameCube where you rode the animal buddies instead of the cars? I do. I checked out I think it was in a Did You Know Gaming. They talked about that game. It got turned into something else. I forgot the name of it now. But I mean, I think it ultimately did end up releasing, or it was like they turned it into something else. But I did know about that game. There's zero excuse for people in this chat not hit that like button. Zero excuse. Dank says, imagine being here for Switch 2 instead of Glazing Split Fiction on X. Imagine it being switched instead of Glazing Split Fiction on wait, what are you talking about? Who's Glazing Split Fiction? Let's see here. Dealer's Choice music. All right, I got you. I'm gonna go with the Juice Man Vaughn classic. Strange Sunset. All right, Strange Sunset. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome. What's up, $2 Tamus? Next time we can have the co-op with substream gameplay. I'm not sure when the next time will be, man. When I do, though, I'll let you guys know like when we're gonna do it, but I'm not really sure. I'm doing good though, Kevin. What's up, man? If you commit to watching one new anime, I'll drop a like. If I commit to watching one new anime, no, I can't. But I mean, I'm gonna watch the rest of Invincible, so please no spoilers or anything. And I'm probably going to, yeah, I'm not watching any new anime. I'm gonna watch Invincible. That's not really an anime, so yeah, I can't commit, man. Sorry, can't commit. Too busy of a guy to not have time to be watching all these animes that are coming out. Sorry, man. Too busy editing. Watch Solo Leveling. Maybe one of these days, guys. Maybe one of these days. I wonder how many years till the next new Zelda game. I actually talked about that. The next new Zelda game is probably going to be coming out in 2026 or 2027. That's what I'm guessing the next new Zelda game is coming. My music request is Brilliant Wings from Xenoblade Chronicles. All right, nice. That's a good track. Brilliant Wings, Xenoblade. All right, we'll play that next after this one. So yeah. I open Twitter to see on my feed despite not following the game at all. Hey, look, Split Fiction's a really good game though. It is a really good game. So I'll definitely give Split Fiction being a good game. It's a solid title. Do you think that in terms of first party, the Wii U was better than the Wii? I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it, so I'd have to go back and really think about a house game. Let's see here. Okay, you're talking about something else. OJ takes notes on serial killer docs confirmed. Oh, JK. OJ takes notes on serial killer docs. Take notes? Yeah, I take notes how to not catch myself getting caught up with the serial killer. Absolutely. And here are my notes. Don't ever help anybody on this. Like, if somebody's broken down on the side of the road, especially at night, but pretty much anytime, don't ever help them. Don't ever hitchhike. Also, another thing, don't ever hitchhike. Ladies of the night, leave them all alone. Don't ever talk to any of them or even think that it's a good idea to talk to any of them. What else? What can you do? What else? Also, don't hang out at shady places at weird times as well. Don't travel without telling people where you're going. There's a lot of different things that you can do. So yes, I take notes, but I take notes how to not be a victim. Those are the notes that I take. So yeah. OJ, you remember the I-5 killer? Oh, absolutely. Crazy stuff, man. So I'm good, man. I'm good. I think they covered the I-5 killer on what's it called, on Forensic Files. It would be cool if the next Zelda game you played as Ganondorf. I wouldn't want the next Zelda game to play as Ganondorf. Like, maybe like a chapter or like a sequence, but like the full game, no, that's not a good idea. Women, they should not be doing any of that stuff alone. I know, seriously. Let's see. Have I seen the Zodiac? Of course I've seen the Zodiac. I've seen multiple documentaries and things on the Zodiac. Well, there's multiple Zodiacs. I mean, there's the West Coast Zodiac and there's the East Coast Zodiac. So yeah, Son of Sam Zodiac thingy. So there's copycats and weirdos and all sorts of people that claim and have done stuff in the name of the Zodiac. But I mean, which one are you talking? If you're talking about like the West Coast Zodiac, that one. So yeah, I mean the movie. No, I haven't seen the movie. But I've seen like the documentary that the movie's based off of. Yes. I'm excited for Switch 2, but I'm so nervous Smash Bros won't be as fun as Ultimate. How can Smash top Ultimate? Obviously new movesets, better single player, better online, actual more what's it called, modes in terms of single player modes that you can play, more modes that you can play online. It's actually very easy to top Ultimate, so I don't think you should be worried about that or nervous about that. That's silly. Ultimate has clear weaknesses that they can definitely make better. So I'm not worried about that one bit. Not a single shred of me has ever been worried about Ultimate not being as good. I think the online play alone is just going to be way better because it's going to have rollback netcode this time around. So that right there will already put it potentially above Smash Ultimate if it just has rollback netcode. And a good netcode too. Like, not only rollback, but also a good netcode. Alright, let me get this next track. Brilliant Wings. Let's go. I'm not worried one bit. Alright, take it easy, AAA drop. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, Ultimate's far from perfect. It's I wouldn't say it's easy to top Ultimate, but I mean, like, there's so many different things they can do to make it, like, as good or not better, or more fun, or different, or whatever the case is. There's so many things. Ultimate is good, but you can tell that they were up against some time restraints, you know, at times. Let's see, get rid of Little Mac and that'll make the game significantly better right there. That's a skill problem, but yeah, I can see why most casuals don't like Little Mac. Like, Little Mac is a handful to deal with. So yeah. Let's see here. They'll never get that big of a roster ever again. That's not what makes Smash Brothers good. I know casual audience, maybe that's what makes Smash Brothers good to you, but that's not what makes Smash Brothers really good. Having the biggest roster, that doesn't make it really good. If that was the case, then like stuff like Battle Stadium or not, Jump Superstars would be like the greatest game ever. That was like what? Like 500 characters or like 100 or like Mugen or whatever like that. Like having a lot of characters doesn't make the game better. So that's not what is going to make the next Smash Brothers game better or not, is because it has a lot of characters. Like most of those characters you're not even going to use. So yeah. Fundamental overhaul and character moveset, flesh out single player modes. Exactly. That right there would be, if they had like 40 characters, all new movesets, all updated with Nintendo's newest versions of the game. Like you have like Cappy with Mario, and you have like actual new versions of Samus and Ganondorf and Captain Falcon and other characters like Zelda and, you know, all that. Pikachu got new woos or whatever else they use, and like, you know, that would be good. That would right there be good. And then top that off with better online play and like a great single player campaign and like great online co-op modes. That'll make it right there just as good, if not better. But we'll see. They might go for something different. They might even build on top of Ultimate. Who knows? Basically, your list of improvements as well as brand new movesets. Yeah. brand new movesets are like the toughest to do. They're like the hardest to do because that takes so much time to do a brand new moveset. So then you can't probably have 5,000 characters in the game, you know? And then balance becomes a big problem too, so. So yeah. I'd rather have less characters and more fleshed out dynamic movesets. Exactly. Like updated movesets would be good because like Mario is still doing like Super Mario Sunshine. Like he's still, I mean, Mario's had so many iterations from then, like new moves, and like they really added nothing from like his new moves. Like they have nothing from Mario's new moveset, right? Odyssey came out in 2017 and he has really nothing from Odyssey. Like Mario has nothing from Odyssey. So nothing he does is from Odyssey at all. So it's like, yeah. They definitely need some new movesets for sure. Or even like Wonder, right? Nothing from Wonder, obviously nothing from Wonder. But yeah. Tightening up online would be number one. Yeah, tightening up online definitely would be number one for me too. Like online play is like the most important thing for me, is tightening up that, is getting that better. And then everything else is like, okay, cool. But yeah, online play definitely needs to be rollback netcode and much better. Mario only has Cappy for taunts. Up B, yeah, exactly. Nothing really. Nothing really. He doesn't have any moves designed around it because they have to just go off his previous moveset, you know? Ganon's been, I mean, they've made a little bit of work with Ganon, but Ganon, I mean, we need handsome Ganon. We need Tears of the Kingdom Ganon. We need Tears of the Kingdom Link. We need Tears of the Kingdom Zelda. We need, because, you know, I mean, they did an okay job. Like, they tried with, like, you know, they did give him Breath of the Wild, some stuff from Breath of the Wild in terms of, like, his bombs and some things. So I will commend them on that, but we definitely need some Tears of the Kingdom. Long-haired Link, you know, or, well, his hair is just non-tied back hair Link, and the toga outfit, the toga outfit Link. We need all that in there, too. So yeah. Yeah, but if I want a new, better Mario, that means we have to get rid of Cloud, Sora, and Banjo. It doesn't mean that. It just means that doesn't mean that. No, it just means that it might not, but it might. They might be in there. Who knows? Probably not though. They're probably not going to renew the licenses for that. But once again, it's, you want a game where you can just mash as different characters, or do you want a better game? Like it's like, or you can just play Ultimate, man. I mean, if that's what's really important for you, Ultimate isn't going anywhere. If you're willing to deal with the online and that's what you like, if playing Smash Brothers is all about just the characters and mashing and having fun, then Ultimate's not going anywhere. There are people who still play Melee to this day. There are people that still play N64 to this day, like the Smash 64. So if the new one's not your fancy, or if it's you can't play with who you want, then nobody's stopping you from continuing to play Smash Ultimate. Play Smash Ultimate and enjoy. Nobody's stopping you. Play Smash Ultimate and have fun. Aries EMS with the 10 gifted members. Yo, shout outs to Aries EMS. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 10 Aries showing out, showing up with the love. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's freaking go. 30-minute extension, only 2 combos away from that next one. Let's go.
Overclock Buster.
Shout outs. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Extendo. 30 minutes. Next one up at 45. Thank you so much to Aries EMS. You are now definitely the gift ninja. Yo, big love. Appreciate you, man. Shout outs to Aries, dude. Thank you so much with the multiple gifts. This man is incredibly generous with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much, man. It really means a lot to me that you support the way that you do. And like I said, let me know if you can hit me up on Twitter or whatever. If you ever want to have like a bonus stream with the game that you like, let me know. You can email me, Aries, and let me know that it's you. And I got you, brother. Seriously, because like you've gifted a ton. So definitely would love to do something for you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Shout out to all the people that got a gifted membership. Taylor, Frozen Zenith, Michael, Andy Ackerman. Yo, what's up, Andy? Sebastian, Galax DX, Young Jump, Fallenick, Greg Robertson, Cassandra. All got gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Aries, if you want some music too, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing good, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout outs. Keeping an eye on the weather here. Yeah, is it getting stormy where you're at? It's funny seeing people on Twitter bending over backwards on Twitter to say FF16 sold more than 500. It is pretty funny seeing that. It is pretty, like, people are definitely a lot of Sony, hardcore Sony fans are definitely like, no! It's like, guys, listen, Final Fantasy 16 has not been at the top of any of the sales charts. Now, I don't know if it only sold 3.5 million because obviously it sold 1 million in a week. So only 500,000 with the PC release and all the discounts and sales that it's had. But I mean, it's not like it's been at the top of the sales charts even with those discounts. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, that could be the case. And it didn't come out that long ago. It came out in 2023. So it's going on 2 years now. So maybe those sales numbers are as of the end of 2024. So I mean, yeah, so it sold about 500,000 units in a year and a half, you know? So I mean, it's possible, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. As long as Sakurai is the director of the next game, not to be worried about how it will be handled. However, the next game be some kind of reboot, though. I think it's gonna be some type of reboot. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see. But if it's not up to your angle, you can still play Smash Ultimate, man. Backwards compatibility will be there. Smash Ultimate is there, man. It's always there for you. So if that's what you feel is the ultimate game, play it. Just like there's people that don't play the new games, they only play Melee. They think Melee is the best. There's no need to have something else. So they just sit there and play Melee. Still to this day. You can do the same thing with Smash Ultimate, man. You know? So yeah. What's up, Donkey? Welcome. Was the 15 dire straits in terms of online discussion? 15 dire straits? I don't know what that means. You mean, oh, May 15th? Or wait, what do you talk? I don't know what you're talking about, Dang. What, 15 in dire straits? What does that mean? What's up, Nathaniel? Welcome. Not so bad right now after midnight, especially tomorrow. Hey, shout outs. Yo! Ms. V! Yo, what's up, V? 87 months. The big 87. Yo, shout outs to V. The longest tenured elite ninja here in the village. Longest tenured elite ninja. V, shout outs. I appreciate you, young lady. Let's go. What's up with the report that some stores already getting units? I mean, there's shipments. So yes, there are some shipments potentially. So that's the reason why some people think, or at least with some of the other things that are happening, that it's the May 15th. So I went into great detail of that in my video today. So if you want to know like all the evidence and all that, Thunderstash had a fantastic post on YouTube, on Twitter about it, and then I covered it in depth. I covered it in depth on today's video. But there are a number of reasons why people think that, and one of them is a shipment from Vietnam that apparently went out, that was tracked, that went to North American retailers. So that's where that's coming from, Aries. That's where that's coming from overall. So yeah, could be exciting stuff. But yeah, I did make a video on it. So if you want to watch that later, where I go in depth and detail. Oh, you saw my video? Good stuff. They need something with the SF. So open. Oh, okay, cool. Then you're good. Then never mind. I didn't know if you saw all the, because like I went crazy in depth with that video, and people were just like, "What? Oh, no way!" or "Okay, yeah, way," or whatever, right? So, so yeah, man, it's all good though. It is all good. Hey, what's up, Neo Blitz? Welcome to the stream. Can't wait for Expedition 33. It looks like it's going to be a rhythm JRPG type style. Yeah, think Persona / Paper Mario. That's really what it is. It's Persona, Paper Mario, a little bit of Lost Odyssey, kind of like all mixed into one. Lost Odyssey, Paper Mario, Persona, Final Fantasy VIII, maybe a little bit of Final Fantasy VIII in it as well. So yeah, it's good. It looks good. What's up, Juice Man Vaughn? Shout outs. Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Japan's gonna be amazing to visit with Switch 2 out. Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. What's up, Super Gaming? Just wondering if some people may get their hands on it before May 15th. Yeah, press probably will. And yeah, there'll probably be some like street date leaks. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, apparently some already have their hands on it. There's been some black market sales going on too. So yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to go to Japan anytime soon, but hopefully. Was Final Fantasy 15 in dire straits in terms of online chatter? Yeah, there was definitely some chatter online about the sales of the game because of Square Enix's revamping and how Square Enix said that the sales did not meet expectations. a lot of Sony fans were trying to quote unquote damage control the sales numbers of the game, and if anybody said anything different, they would look up your history on Twitter and say, well, you said this. They would basically use a red herring against you. I had multiple people do that when I mentioned that the sales aren't there. They'd use, well, you said these sales were okay. Why isn't it okay for Final Fantasy? And I'm like, you idiots. Different budgets, different development, different everything. Why are you comparing what I said about freaking Labo to this right here, or what I said about Xenoblade Chronicles? Xenoblade Chronicles does not have a multi-bazillion-dollar budget like Final Fantasy has. That has nothing to do. But a lot of these PlayStation fans think that sales are unilateral. That if one game sells 3 million, that means 3 million is good for everything. And it's like, no. Like, if Xenoblade sells 3 million, that's good for Xenoblade. But if Final Fantasy sells only 3 million for mainline, that's not good for Final Fantasy. You see what I'm saying? Like, because Final Fantasy has a higher standard. It has a higher development budget. You know, there's other factors with Final Fantasy. Xenoblade and Final Fantasy are not on the same level in terms of brand popularity and revenue generation and all of that, right? They're just not. So sometimes people online don't understand that. They don't understand. They think everything is fanboy or flame war or something like that, and that's just not it. You know, I bought the game. I literally, Square Enix sent me a special edition of the game. I still bought the game. They've sent me a special edition. They sent me a digital copy. I still bought the game myself. I still have it. So yeah, it's just like I said, it's just weird, you know, it's just a little weird, but it is what it is, you know. I get it. Did that game have like one of the biggest budgets for Final Fantasy? Absolutely. Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth both had probably some of the biggest, if not the biggest budgets. I mean, outside of maybe Final Fantasy 15, I think that probably had a pretty massive budget as well, maybe even higher than Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. But yeah, they all had huge budgets. But it's all good. Lost Odyssey had an incredible story, one of the best ever. I like how you can unlock your character's past memories and the campaign goes on. Yeah, you gotta just find different places that remind you of what he thought about. Those are some of the best short stories, some of the best, I would say, just introspective or thinking thought pieces about, like, what if you were, you know, immortality was a real thing. What would somebody actually go through? Why it's good, why it's bad, why it's this, why it made you think about everything. My favorite story from Lost Odyssey, I don't know if you remember this one, Vice, but my favorite story from Lost Odyssey is when Kame was basically, I think he allowed himself to get captured, or he was captured and a prisoner of war for like years. And they just threw him in a dark dungeon. They threw him and somebody else in like this dark dungeon where he was just in there. And he was just waiting and waiting, and he was with somebody else. And then finally, I guess they were liberated. Like the opposing army came and broke them out. And the guy was so desperate. He's like, I can't see. He's always complaining about it being dark and not being able to see. And the guy was so desperate, not the main character, but the other guy was so desperate to get out of there. He rushed out when they were liberated, and the sunlight burned his retinas because he hadn't been able to see for so long. And the last thing that you want to do when you've been in darkness forever is look into a bright light. And I guess the sun was shining that day, and the main character was trying to tell him, no, don't do that. And he was so desperate to see, and he went out there, was like, oh, I'm free, and looked up and just burned his retinas and went blind. And it's like, that teaches you something. You can't be too hasty in life. You've got to be patient. Even if you're in the worst scenario situation, be patient and do not make hasty decisions based off of desperation. And that stuck with me. That story, out of a lot of them, stuck with me, was that one. So Lost Odyssey has a ton of stories that definitely transfer over. Even though it's a video game and it's not real, it's, you know, they got a ton of stories that you can apply the knowledge learned from there to your life. So I'm like, that's right. Don't be hasty. Don't be greedy. Don't be hasty. Don't make rash judgments based off of desperation. Think things calmly and cool. Do your best so you don't put yourself at an even worse situation. Because this dude's been there for years complaining that he can't see. It's dark. I can't see. The minute he gets out, he goes, yay! Looks at the light, the sun, and it burns his retinas down to the, you know, he goes blind, you know? So very good lesson. Very good lesson. This time, and that can happen, by the way. If you, I mean, most people wouldn't, but that can definitely happen to where you damage your eyes if you're not careful. If you've just been obviously in a dark place for forever, it's like, you know, like if you've been sleeping or whatever, and you've been, you know, in the darkness, then all of a sudden you turn on the light and your eyes just go like it hits your eyes, right? But imagine being in the dark for like years and not seeing any type of light, and then all of a sudden going out on a bright day. That would definitely like burn your retinas, you know? That's what happened to him. Hey, what's up, Noah Sanchez? Welcome, brother. How you doing today? He was down there chilling with Bane. It's time for the FF16 fans to take an L. I hope for the best for FF17. Yeah, they're not taking the L very, very lightly, Juice Man Vaughn. They've been talking a bit. They're not taking that L lightly. Definitely not. Yo, Vice! With the $10 dono! Just remember the story with the rock and the shine, the father who held on to that rock to bring back to his son, but the more he killed, the more the shine left, only to sacrifice himself for an immortal. Yeah, that was another hard-hitting one too, man. Absolutely. There's so many good stories. I actually think that they in Japan they published that into like a short novel, like a little book. I think you can buy it online or you can get a digital audio of it, but there is like a book. There, at least I know in Japan, that was published with all the stories written that you can read back to back to back. Hey, yeah, it's really good. Whoever the writer for Lost Odyssey was freaking incredibly talented and goated. Like some of the best writing that I've seen ever. Lost Odyssey for sure. Big love. Shout outs to Vice with the big $10 dono. I mean, obviously Hironobu Sakaguchi. It's his game. That's probably a lot of his writing too. But yeah, you know, all the writers that helped him. Big love. Thank you so much, Mr. Vice. You guys say JoJo. Reply to him while you can, at least. JoJo. Appreciate that, man. Let's go. Thank you so much. 53 on the board. You guys know the deal. We got the overclock and the JoJo. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much for the JoJo on the JoJo Friday. Let's go. Only, oh my gosh, what are we at? We're only 7 away. I can't count. 7 away from the 60-minute extension. Hey, yo, let's go, man. Appreciate that. Also, we got to tie at the top of the board with Goats as well. Vice coming through. Thank you so much, Vice. Appreciate that, my man. Big love. Let's go. Boom. Excuse me. The Pixel Remaster sold 3 million. It sold 5 million for the Pixel Remaster. They updated the sales numbers recently. Could a turn-based FF be successful these days? Of course it could. The thing about, I think that what Square Enix is going to be looking at closely is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. That's like a AAA level, final, like turn-based game. I mean, obviously we already know that Persona is super successful, right? Like Persona, it's sold a lot, it's done well. But I mean, if Clair Obscur with those type of graphics and all that does really well, then I think that will seal the fate of the next Final Fantasy. I think they're still probably prototyping both systems, you know, or they can go with a hybrid system. I think a hybrid system could work well for Square Enix too. So they can go with that, like a Metaphor Refantasio or something like that, you know. It boggles my mind. My mind. There was plenty of reviews dislike Lost Odyssey, mostly because despite JRPGs, yeah, Lost Odyssey came at the bad time period. If Lost Odyssey came out in today's day, it'd probably have more of like 87, 80. It'd be like a Xenoblade almost. Like it'd probably have like a higher score, like mid 80s to high 80s. But since it came out in the era of where JRPGs not only were struggling, but there was this anti-Japanese game, turn-based title type of thing going on. Like, that was the problem, you know? That was definitely a problem right there. So yeah, but it would have definitely been higher because it has no business being as low as it is. Lost Odyssey is not a, what is it? Lost Odyssey Metacritic. Oh, snap! Oh my gosh, yo, Beat Queen! As well with the gift of five gifted members. Hey, yo, thank you so much, B Queen. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. 63 on the board. Hey, yo. Thank you so much, B Queen. Let's go. 1 hour extension. Here we go. Shout out. Thank you so much, B Queen. TRP, Trevor McD, Edgar Ferry, Vinny, Chipper, Chippy Hipster. Yo, let's go. B Queen with the W coming through. Thank you so much, B Queen. Shout outs, 520 members. Appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you for all the gifted, man. That's really helping out. So I appreciate you guys. Shout outs to B Queen, the beatiest of queens. Thank you so much, young lady. Seriously, you know I appreciate you. Thank you guys for your support tonight. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show too. Shout outs to you guys enjoying the show to support. But B Queen, if you want some music, let me know. Aries, I don't think you've requested any music as well. So let me know. Vice, I don't think you requested any music either. But let's play some Lost Odyssey music. How about we do that? Lost Odyssey. How about combat theme? I like the combat theme. The combat theme's fun. Hey, what's up, Killer Ninja? What's up, man? Been having not a great week at work. Plus, my left thumb on my left hand and the tip of the right side got infected. I had to drain it today. Ew. Ugh. Nasty. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Hopefully, you can relax this weekend a little bit and just kind of take a couple deep breaths and, you know, relax and not worry about stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your left thumb getting infected. That sounds painful or nasty. One of the two. A really cool RPG that was underrated was Eternal Sonata. Oh, I remember Eternal Sonata. I remember renting it and playing it. I thought it was cool. Yeah. Shout outs. What's this expedition? I fell off FF16. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It's a new turn-based, like high-end, like nice graphics, Western turn-based RPG that's trying to be like gameplay like a Japanese RPG, turn-based. So it's Western developers that are making a Japanese style RPG, but not like looking Japanese. The gameplay. So like I said, think Persona mixed with Final Fantasy VIII mixed with Paper Mario. Think Paper Mario a lot. A lot of people aren't saying Paper Mario, but the gameplay is very much like Paper Mario. When attacks come in, you can block the attacks and you can counter. When you attack them, you have to hit the button, time the button right. So like Paper Mario does that on offense and defense. So definitely think Paper Mario like combined with like Final Fantasy VIII, where you have to like hit button prompts for certain attacks, or you know, Persona for like the style, like the UI style is very much like Splash, like Persona, not just like it, but how they did the UI, very much like Persona. So yeah, it's kind of a mix of a lot of different cool JRPGs. Let's see, it was actually both badly throbbing while I was at work. Couldn't keep my focus, and my boss noticed it and asked if I was alright. Unfortunately, I was out of 75 because I don't have health insurance. Oh man, sorry to hear about that, Killer Ninja. You might want to look into getting it. I know some places it's tougher than not, or it's really expensive. Sorry to hear about that, man. Eternal Sonata battle system was top tier. Yes, it was very good. It was incredibly good. I recently bought a new soundtrack disc collection from Skies of Arcadia. They remastered some of the songs in the new orchestra. It's incredible. Yes, it's very good. Yo, what's up, Yak Diesel? Welcome. Just been thinking about that a lot. Worthy of God's love and worth from it. Not trying to make. Oh no, it's all good, man. You're good, Killer Ninja. Just like I said, man. Just keep doing your thing. You'll be all right, brother. You're young. You know, you're young. You're young. Just keep working hard. And you'll be okay. Sometimes you get injuries. You know, sometimes things happen, but you just got to keep, like I said, pushing through it, man. Yeah, you'll be okay. But yeah, Eternal Sonata's got a cool battle system. So the big question, I know Nintendo's ending gold point system with Switch Online, but if they have this credit store balance, will we be able to switch 2 games with it? No, because the system isn't transferring over to Switch 2. They might do a new system with Switch 2, but I don't think it's going to transfer over or anything like that. So I think you have to use all your gold points or use them before a certain time period or whatever. But I don't think it's transferring. I think that they will have a new reward system for Switch 2, but it will be different than the Switch 1 reward system. So we'll see what they do, though. But yeah, I think it's going to be a completely different system. Let's see here. Shout outs, though. Hey, what's up, Shulk? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Big welcome, welcome, welcome. I think that if it was going to transfer over, they wouldn't have ended it. They would have just said, hey, look, you know, your Switch 1 points will transfer over to Switch 2, like, I don't know if they're gonna say, oh yeah, well there's a system that's just like Switch 1, but it's Switch 2 and everything. I don't know. I mean, they could, but that would just be a little weird. But you never know, right? I guess you never know until you see. Gotta wait till April 2nd. Lord of the Village, almost a decade. Your content is awesome. Plus, I consider you my older brother. Hey, thank you so much, Velvet. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Or I'm Grandpa. Grandpa OJ, Velvet. You're young. Velvet, you're still in your 20s, right? Yeah. Doing great. Playing some Metroid Prime Master while listening to the stream. Hey, yo, that sounds like a good idea. What about a voucher program? 2 games for 100. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. If they do a voucher program, it won't be 2 games for 100. It'll be like 2 games for like 110 or something like that, right? Like, because I think games are going to be $70. So I think that they're going to up that price. So I doubt they would do 2 games for 100. I think they'd probably do like 2 games for like 110 or something, you know? Or something like that. So you'll be 40 in October. You are not, shut up. You're not 40 years old. You're not 30. Shut up. You're not 30. Stop the cap, Velvet. Stop the cap. Oh my gosh. Stop the kizette. Turn 31 when Xenoblade comes out. Hey, there you go. Happy birthday, House King. Coming out pretty soon, right? Xenoblade X. Happy birthday, man. Appreciate you, though, V. Temu says, I'm 45 and a half. If the Switch 2 units were indeed shipped to NA, you think it'd be out sooner than we think? Yeah, I mean, most people thought that it'd be out probably June or later, but it looks like it might be out May. I think that Nintendo... I mean, you need at least a month. You need at least a month. So I think Nintendo needs at least a month. So, yeah, it could be out sooner, so like May, you know? So yeah. Turn 28 in 4 days. Hey, let's go. Happy birthday to you too, Vice. Hopefully we're streaming then. Give you a big birthday shout out. Or you'll probably be busy with your birthday stuff. So shout outs, man. Enjoy the rest of your 20s. Because they're going quick. Only 2 more years left and then you will unk. You will unk at 30, right? Is that how the kids do it today? No, I'm just messing with you, though, Vice. Shout outs, man. Appreciate you. Let's go. I'm not trying to listen to Kingdom Hearts music tonight, man. Sorry to my Kingdom Hearts fans. Let me see here what we got. Here we go. Marvel vs. Capcom. I like that. Like, yeah, 20s flew by, bro. 20s, worst time of my life was my 20s. 20s was trash. 30s and 40s are good, though. 30s and 40s. Can't be upset with 30s and 40s. Enjoy them and don't party too hard. People think 25 is unk. I did hear about like 25 now being unk because it's too close to 30. Like it's like no longer younger, you know, on the right side of 30. You're on the wrong side of going to 30, right? Or whatever. You're getting, it's like downhill to that, right? So I did hear about that and it's just like, it's hilarious. It's pretty funny. 26, still not getting chicks. For real though, I'm happy to be single. Yeah, as a man, you don't really worry about getting any type of girls. I mean, if they come by your way or whatever, that's fine. But don't make that a priority or nothing. Just worry about your work and, you know, saving a little bit and getting your place. Or if you don't have a place, getting a place and, you know, maybe moving up, getting a managerial position or something like that, or trying to move up and get a better job or whatever. Don't worry about that, to be honest. But like I said, if something comes around, then sure, date. But if not, don't worry about it. Yo, Yak Diesel with the $1.99 and says, any Marvel vs. Capcom 2 song, please, feeling jazzy. I mean, this is Marvel vs. Capcom 1, but I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as well. How about this one? Here we go. Abyss. All 3 tracks. This one's nice, Yak Diesel. This one's nice. 65 on the board. Hey, oh, thank you so much, Mr. Yiggity Yak. Don't come back. No, we just joking. Come back. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much, Yak Diesel. Appreciate that. We are combo breaking. Let's go. Yo, Trunks. Agreed. I turned 40 this year, but my 30s were better than my 20s. Yeah, absolutely. It's supposed to get better with age because you get more experience. That you know how to navigate the world. That's how it's supposed to be. Like if it's getting worse as you get older, that's not good. Like that's not good. You gotta change that. But it should be getting better as you get older. It shouldn't be getting worse. And like by the time that you're old, like you need to retire, things should be going great. You should be like, I'm done with work. I got whatever I need, you know. But if things go wrong, then obviously being old can suck. But usually, like being old should be cool, should be chill. You should be like, all right, I'll kick back, hang out with the grandkids, do whatever I want. I ain't got to go to work or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just chill till I'm done, till game over. But yeah, for a lot of old people, that's not the case, which is unfortunate. But things are supposed to get better as you get older. Let's see here. Okay, shout outs to Trunks though. Appreciate you, man. Shout outs to everybody here. Yo, what's up, the Great Wall? Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Big love. Big love, the Great Wall's here. Remember that saga, the Great Wall, where I literally ignored you for some reason, even though I didn't. I just, for some reason, never saw your name, even when you'd say what's up. And you thought I was upset at you. That was for like months, right? For like a solid month or 2 months where I just wouldn't see your name. And I don't know why, dude. I would miss it every time. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But like I said, hit that like button though, guys. How many likes are we actually at? We are at 103. All right, guys, let's see if we can get to that next tier. 150 likes. Let's go. I know we can do it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. If you also want to talk about the new Xbox handheld, I've got details on the new Xbox handheld we can talk about. And the Great Wall with the Ninja Peach.
I definitely remember, but it's all good.
I'm so sorry, man. That must have sucked for you because I'm giving everybody attention. Obviously, that's what we all come here to talk and discuss, and you don't want me to think that I have something against you. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. If I said what up to you guys, some of you guys, and you guys refuse to talk back to me, that would suck. So nobody wants that. So I don't know what the heck was happening, man. I really don't. But thank you for the $5 Ninja Peach. We are about to go further beyond 30 combos away. Appreciate y'all. Shout outs to V. Thank you for coming out to tonight's stream. Appreciate you. Have a nice night. I know it's kind of late around the world at this point. But yeah, man, it's all good though. It's all good. But yeah, the new Xbox handheld as well. Big love to the Great Wall. Thank you for the $5 Ninja Peach. Appreciate that. Let's go. Shout outs. All right, let's see here. So the new Xbox handheld. Let's take a look at it. It's called Keenan and Kel. Xbox Project Keenan. So yeah. And it says it's going to be rumored, the price is going to be rumored to be $499 to $599. It's going to run Windows, Steam, and Epic Game Store. So it's a PC handheld. It cannot run Xbox Library, only Play Anywhere and Cloud Gaming. So it can only do Play Anywhere and Cloud Gaming, which Play Anywhere is pretty much just like if you buy one copy of the game, you get it on PC, you get it on your Xbox, you can play it on any device really that supports that. Cloud streaming, whatever. So there's about 1,000 titles and more being added. Apparently it's manufactured by Asus or Asus, however you say it. They are a pretty prolific like computer / laptop developer or manufacturer for PCs. And it's going to be revealed this summer with a release later in 2025. Windows Central, Jez Corden with the beats on that one. So yeah, there's that. Is it gonna be like the Steam Deck? Pretty much, yeah. It's gonna be like a Steam Deck. It's gonna be an Xbox branded Steam Deck because it's gonna be able to run Steam. It's gonna be able to run Epic Game Store. It runs Windows, but it's gonna be Xbox branded, so it's definitely gonna have like software built in there, like how you would for Xbox, right? How Xbox does it. The controller's probably gonna look like the handles are gonna look like Xbox. It's gonna have like the A, B, X, Y, the color like Xbox. It's gonna feel like a portable Xbox. So there's that, which I'll probably be more interested in that than a Steam Deck. But I will say this: the fact that I have a Steam Deck, but the fact that you can't play your own titles, apparently another thing is that it cannot run your Xbox library. So if you have your Xbox library that you've already purchased those games, if they're not Play Anywhere or whatever, it's just like, okay, well, oh well. So yeah, man. But it's crazy. Let me respond to this real quick. Friend of mine. Let's see here. So, what incentive does it have outside of outside of branding? I think that's about it. Let's see if cloud streaming should still work too. Yeah, cloud streaming should work. Also, they have a true next gen handheld for 2027. Is that a true next gen handheld, or is that the actual next gen Xbox? Like, it's getting kind of confusing. I think it would be better just to make a portable series handheld that can play series games and its own exclusive library. They wouldn't do it, but I think that'd be better. Yeah, they're definitely not going to do an exclusive library. Absolutely not. But yeah. Halo on the go. I mean, rumor has it that Switch 2 is also going to have Halo. But obviously, this one would be like all the Halo, pretty much all the Halo games are on Steam, right? Or on PC. So that's obviously going to be better. There's better ways to play it if you already have it. Play anywhere, or whatever, streaming, cloud streaming, or whatever the case is. So, but yeah, it'd be like a Halo on the go. But I don't know, man. It always seems like to me like the best place to play Halo in terms of like online multiplayer would be like at home, hooked up to like an Ethernet port with like the regular controller and on the big TV instead of looking at a smaller screen trying to shoot people. But at the same time, I think it'd still be fun though. Like, still be fun for people that want to play multiplayer on the go. I love Steam Deck, but I hate that I can't load other stores on it without some hack. Doesn't it boot up Windows? Can't you, like, you can go right into Windows boot up mode, right, with Steam Deck? So can't you just install other thing from, like, can't you just, like, install, like, Epic, like, go to Epic Game Store from, like, the web browser or whatever, and, like, just download it from there? Because it's a PC too, right? It's Linux. Or, sorry, not Windows. But you can't just boot it up, like, into like the desktop mode, or what, like the regular like PC mode, and then go from there. I've only done it once. I usually just boot up in the Steam OS thingy, but I thought you can do that. Xbox Portable sounds like lesser but more user friendly. ROG Ally. I think they've definitely been influenced by ROG Ally. Probably. You can put Windows on it too. Okay, well there you go. You can install Windows on it. So yeah, there's that too. You can, just extra steps. Okay. Yeah. So I guess this one won't have, I think this one will probably have all those installed from the beginning, you think? You think it'll have Epic Game Store, it'll have Steam, and it'll have everything just from the beginning, the Xbox Store, everything just built in right there, right? That'd be good. Switch 2 will be getting some Xbox games already, so portable Xbox wouldn't do anything for me. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think there's people that want it, like, really... Like, if you're into the streaming, you're into, like, the play anywhere, I think that's where this system is probably, you know, going to be for you. But, I mean, to be real, it's probably not going to be super successful. Especially at $400 or $499 to $500, and it can't even play your current Xbox library. Yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah. Not so sure. That's the key. All the stores, easy access, quick launch, and it will sell. Yeah. I don't know how well it will sell. I'm not sure how well it'll sell. But we'll see. We'll see for sure. We'll see. We will see. Just because, you know, there was a lot of people that were saying like, oh yeah, Steam Deck's gonna do really well too. And it's doing okay, but it's definitely not doing like really, really well or anything, you know, like it's definitely not doing that. So, but we'll see though. We will see. It's a possibility, but I don't know. Microsoft, they haven't been able to sell like their Xbox Series that well. So I just don't know if I have any confidence in Xbox branded, you know, Xbox branded them selling at this point. But like I said, you never know. I could be wrong. It will be better than the PS Portal. I mean, yeah, but that's not hard though, because the PS Portal is just like an accessory that, like a little. It's not like its own system. Even though, yeah, you can play it without a PS5 now, but you have to have the PS5, like the PS Plus. So I mean, who buys PS Plus without actually having a PS5 or like a PlayStation? So it makes sense to most people that are probably buying it have PS5. So yeah. These Windows handheld won't be too profitable until they take out the bloat of the OS. You know what? Here's the problem that I think that all this, like, unless you're going off of a completely different scale, because it seems like they are, like, PC handhelds aren't going off the scale of like a dedicated handheld like a PS Vita or a Nintendo 3DS or anything. But I think that they also lost the point of why those systems sell. Like, why a PS Vita sells, or, well, it didn't sell that great, but why a PS Vita would sell, or why a DS would sell. Those sell because they have games not only built for it, but also exclusive games for it as well that were unique and took advantage of those features. Portable PCs don't do that. They're just a portable PC. It's just like, oh, it's like the PC, but not as good. You know, like it's not stuff that's built uniquely for it. It's just like, I mean, there was some like with the trackpads, maybe a little bit of like haptics, but for the most part, it's just a PC in a portable form that's not as good as your PC at home. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that they're developing these, you know, as that. Because one, it's cheaper. Two, it makes sense with their library. So whatever the new market is for portable handhelds, portable PCs, I guess there might be a reset on what's good or not. But right now, I don't know what that is, because they don't publish sales reports. They don't publish profit or like, you know, if it's good or bad. Like, they don't publish it. Like, they just say, they don't even give us anything really. So that's the problem. So we don't know what would be considered like, okay, this is the top, this is not, is it profitable, is it not? Nobody's mentioning anything. Like, everyone's just doing it. So it's the same thing as like VR. Nobody's mentioning the sales numbers, nobody's mentioning the profitability or not. They're just doing it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see for sure. Oh, or we might not. Who knows? Yeah, but the portable PC, you kind of have to have a gaming PC too for the games to be portable. PC can play at least on Switch and PlayStation. It's guaranteed the games for the next 6 to 8 years. Exactly. So it's like a little weird, right, in terms of how they do it, because the games aren't built for the portable PC. Now, they're optimized for it, but they're not built for it. Now, I personally feel what would be lit, and I know Valve wouldn't do this, but what would be absolutely lit if Valve was like, hey, look, we made a little division. We got a new division that builds games for the Steam Deck. Now, yes, you can play it on your PC, but they're built to run and play on Steam Deck first and foremost, and then everything else. So if they put out maybe like 1 or 2 games per year, and maybe they were exclusive to the Steam Deck or exclusive to OS, like Steam OS or whatever, right, for a little bit, that would be kind of cool, I think. And like, their games built for the Steam Deck, I think that would be dope. That would be super dope, and it would be like exclusive, like a console exclusive, but for Steam Deck. Now, I know a lot of PC guys would be like, no, that's dumb, and they hate that, and no, we want everything to be like, I get that, but I think that would just be interesting, and I think that would be super cool, and we'd get more games as well. So that would be cool. I just think it'd be cool, and I think it'd bring more value to the Steam Deck. I think that if, you know, 2 or 3 games out of the year, Valve puts together a team, you know, or maybe 2 teams. They have the money, and those teams just work on games that are built for Steam Deck, you know, and can also be played on PC, but are built for Steam Deck. I think that would be super cool, and they sell them, like you can just, you know, they just, and they, of course they sell them. Steam Deck has no actual real physical copies, but it'd be cool if they did, but they don't, and obviously it'd be too difficult to do that. I get it, but yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, that'd be cool. They only made one game built for Steam Deck in mind. They only made, what game did they build for Steam Deck in mind? What game was that? When your sales are down, it's always good to follow the strategy of the consoles that sell worse than Xbox. Yeah. One of the things that you can do. Valve makes money on Steam. They don't really have to bother with hardware. Exactly. They make a ton of money on Steam. Steam Deck is just another way to serve their customers in a certain way. But I do think this, like, I don't, like, there's been thoughts out there that, oh, well, they're just going to continue making Steam Deck no matter how bad or, you know, whatever it sells. And I disagree with that. I think that they'll probably take a crack at a Steam Deck too, but if the sales are really bad, I think they'll probably just stop right there. Valve isn't known for supporting hardware for forever, you know? So I'm not of the mindset, yes, they could if they wanted to, but I'm not of the mindset that they're just going to sit there and continuously make new Steam Decks and continuously support it, especially if people aren't buying it, you know, like that. So I don't know, but there are people who think that they're just going to continuously make Steam Decks just because, you know, and I don't think that's going to be the case. But Valve makes $1 bazillion every year on Steam. So this hardware that they're doing is more of an experiment, more than it is we're going to do this to make money, like a ton of money. Obviously, they're not going to make a ton of money off of it. The game is called Desk Job. It's mostly a tech demo, but it's a solid short game. Oh, okay. Cool. That's cool. I guess if you liked it, yeah, that'd be cool if they did a bit more, you know? Absolutely. Desk Job. Maybe I'll check it out. Is it like, how much is it on, I guess you have to pay for it on Steam, right? How much is it on Steam? But yeah, more of that would be great. I think that'd be exciting. Like, but actual, like, you know, like action games and adventure games, and I mean, not Desk Job games. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to. What's it called? I don't want to do whatever. But yeah. So yeah. Crazy. I just saw this on my feed for news. Apparently, you guys know, like, the wildfires that happened here in California. Apparently, there is people just went and lived with relatives, and then some of them, I guess, cashed out money or did whatever, and there's like a rush to buy up the land of where it settled to just build new houses on top of all that. Like, it is crazy, man. And people will always find a way, dude. That's resilience right there. People are getting offered $400,000 in cash for their homes. I guess, like, rich people are coming in, or people that have the money are coming in, you know, and paying for it outright. Like, just not even for, like, obviously just like the plot of land that's been burned down. They're just paying for, like, I'll give you $400,000, I'll give you $300,000. And apparently there's offers that are over $500,000 for just those plots of land with the burned down houses. So it looks like there's going to be a rebuilding plan yet. Rebuilding plan, and people are getting offers, ridiculous offers for those houses, not even houses, they're just burned down, for those plots of land that were burned down, because they're gonna build, obviously they're gonna build new ones up. So good and bad. Bad because obviously you don't want to see that happen, but good if you can make $400,000 or $500,000 off of, you know, what happened. That doesn't replace your house, that doesn't replace your memories, that doesn't replace your dreams and hopes and everything. Like, home ownership, especially in California, it's tough, man. It ain't easy, and it's where you live. It's where you find purpose. To me, it's like, without a solid, foundational home, who knows what you can turn into. So I think it's always important to have a home, even if it's an apartment or whatever. But whatever you call home, you know. So to see it burn down is just the worst thing ever, you know. So that's not good. But if they can make, you know, the lemonade out of lemons, right? Is that what they say? That's a good thing. My currently in my final battle before Switch 2 Direct, my on-call. Nice, let's go. Oh man, is this the new climate change economy? Rich people come in and start bidding? Sheesh, I don't know, man. There's just people that maybe have some like I remember when I was doing house shopping, man. Like the houses that people really wanted, bro. People out of nowhere would come like, all right, I'll give you $400,000 cash for it. I'll give you $350 cash for it. You know, here in California, that's a cheap house. Like if you can get a house for 400,000, you know, but the prices are just going up. Like the house that I got here is just they're just going up and up and up, man. Like it's crazy how much value the houses are just shooting up here in California, and I don't like it. Well, I like it and I don't like it. So I like it. It's like, okay, cool, my house is going up in value, but I don't like it. It's like, man, like it's gonna get harder and harder for people to buy, you know. Probably a big exodus due to the lack of housing. Yeah, but it looks like I said, they're coming back. They're coming back, and you know, but people have been leaving for a while now. But the funny thing is that every time like, we get people leaving California, but then we also get people coming in, you know, because of the job market, because of the jobs that are like San Francisco, like the job market, the tech market is just there, or even like remote play, like you can work remote as long as you're still in California. You can like work remote, so you can live not in the high price places, but you can live like outside of Los Angeles or outside of those areas and maybe get something a bit cheaper and then just work remote, you know. Moving to a new house was stressful. I can't imagine having your home burned down and trying to figure out rehoming. Must be, yeah. It's tough, man. It's really it's difficult. I've moved a few times in my adult life. You know, I moved in 2015. I moved again in 2016. I moved again in 2023. Then moved again in 2024. So, and it sucks every time. It's never there's never a time that moving was good. You know. I hated it. So yeah, hopefully I'm at this place for a good amount of time. Like I don't know, man, but I don't want to sell it. I want to keep it and hold the value. And then if I move somewhere else, I want to hold on to this place and then just be able to maybe put together something and get like a different place. But I don't want to get rid of this place. I like it here. You know, I like having my home here. And like I said, yeah, like it's good. It's good to have a home, or it's good to have an apartment, or a place that, like I said, that you just call home. You know, wherever it may be. A lot of people are homeless, man. So, a place says, you know, I moved last year. It was awful. Yeah, it's just trash. It's just garbage. Hey, what's up, Jose? Welcome, man. 19 days to the direct. Yes, sir. 19 days to the direct. Let's get it. Let's go, man. What's going to happen in LA is that, what happened to Paradise? OJ, my brother worked in the fire. Got today about how LA lost half of its infrastructure. Yeah. They'll rebuild. They always do. I mean, LA's been hit with all sorts of stuff. They always rebuild, though, but it might take some time. You ever consider putting your home in the trust at some point? Nah, I ain't do all that. No, I just got it, so I ain't really thinking about stuff like that right now. Maybe later. So yeah, I don't know if I'll pass it down to my you know, to like my. I don't know if I'll do that. Like I'm not sure if I'll do that, but I don't know if I'll keep it that long. I don't know if I'll keep it that long. I don't think about that. Maybe my next house that I get, yeah, maybe that, yes, but not this one. I love this house; it's nice, but like my next house, I'll probably do something like that, but not this one. My next one that I get, I'll probably build it. I'll build it custom. I'll build it exactly to what I want. Now, I'm not trying to build any type of huge mansion or nothing, but I'll build like a nice, like I'll buy a plot of land and I will build it to exactly what I want, you know. And then that one, I'll probably say make sure I, you know, secure everything. But not this one. Hey, take it easy, Aries EMS. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. Gotta check out my candles. Yeah, hey, prayers up, bro. I hope everything goes okay for you, Aries. Keep on. Stay safe out there, man. Stay safe out there. Check. Thanks for the 10 gifted, man. You guys give some love, Aries. Top gift ninja with the 10 gifted tonight. Let's go. But everything's going good, Jose. Thank you for asking, man. I appreciate you. What's up, OJ? Currently playing Unicorn Overlord. What an awesome game. Yes, Unicorn Overlord is incredible. Such a good game. Really good game. Played it back when it came out. Really enjoyed it. Thought it was super fun. Thought it was definitely a great game. Thought it was just like... Unicorn Overlord is one of those games that you just keep playing, man. Just keep playing and keep playing. It just keeps going. Um, so yeah, awesome in that respect. Awesome in that respect. Rosalina's your go-to for Mario Kart? Rosalina, your go-to for Mario Kart? Ayo, let's go. Shout outs to Rosalina. I'm a Princess Peach. I'm a Princess Peach person. I'm a Princess Peach person. But, you know. It's all good. Princess Peach person myself. Party Man is a cheating when it comes to Mario Kart, Party Man is a cheating person. Party Man likes to cheat. When it comes to that, so yeah. Party Man is a cheater, cheating person, but it's all good. I'm gonna call it. All right, take it easy, the Great Wall. Thanks for coming out to the stream. So yeah, we'll probably do it just because it's kind of late. We'll probably go till 2 hours tonight. We'll probably won't go the full 3, but of course we'll have bonuses and stuff. So we'll probably go for about another 15 minutes. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence, just Player Essence by itself. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions and stuff. And then of course we'll add some time on. I can't guarantee Sunday because you guys just know how Sundays are for me. My wife, she wants me doing nothing but paying attention to her and the boy on Sundays. So probably nothing Sunday, but we will add some time on. I'll probably go early on tomorrow for the Spawncast pre-show. I'll probably try to add some time on there before we do the Spawncast pre-show. So that'll be cool. That will be dope. That'll be some dope stuff. Let's go. And shout outs to everybody watching on Twitch. I know there's not a lot of comments on Twitch, but shout outs to the people that we do have some people watching on Twitch, so I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Rosalina is a sexy character. She's not real. Like she's kind of like not real, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of weird, but I feel you though. Also collecting copies of Unicorn Overlord for eventual resale. Thanks, Jose, for trusting buy now before a rare list. Yeah, definitely having some copies would be good for sure. She's so Rosalina is so disproportionate and like not like she's not like what you would look at and be like, oh yeah, like she's just not, because she like her head's too big. She's really weird. She's super tall, so she's just like a weird shape. So she's not like, obviously it's like a video game. It's like it's not like I can't look at her and be like, oh yeah, that just doesn't make any sense. She's too unrealistic, you know. But it's all good. Like, but I ain't never gonna be looking at her like, look at Rose or look at Princess Peach, or anything. Like it's just not. I can't. It don't make no sense. They're not. Nah. But it's okay, man. It's all good. I know what you meant. Nothing's wrong with big heads. Nothing's wrong, but it's like but you're not a video game character, Psychopath. Like, you're not a video game character, big head, so that's different. She all right, but she can't beat Bugs Bunny in a dress, though. What are you talking about? You have a wife, though. Yeah, but I mean, even if I did it, like, I was never like, ho, Princess Peach, Rosalina, I never did that. There wasn't a single time. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. Like, I've never done that at any point for like Rosalina or like Princess Peach. That's just weird, you know? I here to watch more. Gotta go. All right, take it easy, Jose. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. It's just like I said. It's just weird. I don't know. I personally wouldn't be like that. But like I said, everybody different though. Everybody different. Everybody different. So yeah. Party Man was like, well, wait a minute here, OJ. Party Man was like, well, wait a minute. Hold on 1 minute. Oh man. Everyone's I know because we all know you, Psycho Pie. You be like, you know, Psycho Pie got pictures of Princess Daisy in his room. If they made like Princess Daisy's Showtime or something, Psycho Pie would just be playing with the shirt on. He the whole night. Psycho Pie just a hat, just lock the door, Psycho Pie. Psycho, that's you know, Psycho Pie. They said everyone's different in their own special. Psycho Pie got like the triple bolt lock. The little lock that goes like the little ball that you put into the chain in the ball that locks like that way. All the different locks. Do not disturb sign. My wife's boyfriend would not like that. Oh man, she ain't no Ada Wong. Yeah, she ain't no Ada Wong. That's for sure. Yo, what's up? Wait, you gaming, yo? For real, bro. I lusted over a melee version of Princess Peach back in the day. What? How? I don't even understand, bro. I couldn't. How? Like, how's that even a thing? Hey, man, it is what it is. Close enough, right? Close enough. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny, Juice. Wife's boyfriend. Y'all, it's a joke, but y'all there's a lot of people that are like that, bro. Everyone's different. That's true. Everyone is different. People are allowed to have whatever things that they like or dislike, as long as it's, you know, safe and you're not hurting nobody or nothing. I don't care if Psycho Pie watches with just a Princess Daisy shirt on and a hat. That's none of my business. That's none of my business, you know. Let's see. Shulk says, I didn't mean to start the simp chat. Forgive me, OJ. No, it's okay. I'll make sure that I'll have some good simp reformation on the other channel. We got to definitely do some simpery training boot camp, you know. Hey, what's up, Joe B? Says, nice to see you on here at this hour. Until my rotator cuff surgery in April, I'm up to at least 3 hours every night in pain. At least this up. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about that. You're in pain for up to 3 hours. They didn't give you some of them strong old painkillers to take. That's usually what they give you when you jack something up. Like those big old like the Vicodin or whatever, those big old like 800 milligram pills. But I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain so much, man. That's not fun. And rotator cuff, ooh, that's just a huge injury right there. A lot of baseball players, right, go through like the rotator cuff injuries and stuff, or like pitchers. But it's all good. Yo, shout outs to MGD. I haven't said what up to you tonight. What's good, man? Shout outs. Welcome to the stream. But it's all good though, guys. Everybody has their thing. Everybody has their thing, but it's all good though. It's all good. But like I said, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming tonight. We do only have about 6-7 minutes left on the stream. I will say this. Check out my most recent video. It's doing pretty good, so I appreciate you guys watching the vid if you haven't seen it. I'm already got over 8K plus views, so I appreciate you guys watching. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. I go over all the nitty gritty, the big details with potentially the Switch 2 launching earlier than maybe what we would have thought that it launched. I have not seen the Invincible season finale. I'll probably watch it tonight or tomorrow, so please no spoilers on that one. Haven't seen it yet, though. Have not seen all of it yet, but I'll check it out, though, soon. Why do you like using Biker Princess Peach, by the way? There's no reason why I like using Biker. Well, there's no reason that we need to talk about right now, because using Biker that's not something that I think about in today's day. why that happened was something from a long time ago that doesn't need to be brought back because it's ridiculous. So yeah. Yeah, it doesn't apply to today's day. That was just what happened before. Then it just became like a thing that I just used Biker Princess Peach. But yeah, it applied back then, Party Man, but I was stupid back then. So that doesn't count. Today, it's different. I can use somebody else. I can use somebody else. It's no big deal. But I'm just so used to Princess Peach. No, we don't need to hear it. There's no point in talking about it. There's no point. There's no point in bringing up that. It's irrelevant. That was like, when did Mario Kart Wii come out? Mario Kart Wii came out like, what? 2008? That was like going on 20 years ago. It'll be 17 years this year. There's no point in bringing that up. Yeah, 2008? 17 years ago. 2008 was a long time ago. I'm old. Oh, man. I'm old, bruh. Like, so yeah. I was in college. So, yeah. There's no point. Superhero Stakes is actually Lily Stakes. Yeah, it's all good, man. But yeah, please, no spoilers, Yak. But it's a great show, obviously. Juice brought up the Melee Peach, so it's fair game. No, it's not. It's not fair game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that Invincible season finale for sure. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to a lot of different things. Looking forward to a lot of different stuff. Looking forward to so much cool stuff coming up in the year. But yeah, man, it's awesome. Awesome all around. Let's see here. Juice Man's got good taste, though. Good fake video game taste. But Party Man's probably the worst, though, to be honest. Like, out of everybody, like this Princess Peach lusting, Party Man takes it a step beyond. I don't want to get into it, but it's pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild. So, just, yeah. How? Well, the fact that you use her on Smash Melee, or yeah, Smash Melee too. You use her. Apparently you used her on Brawl. You use her in Smash 4. You use her in Smash Ultimate. You use her in Mario Kart. That seems a bit obsessive, no? Seems a bit obsessive, no? Oh yeah, of course. She's a dope character. Yeah. Of course, dope character. You know what else is dope? My video that I did today. So if you haven't put it in your watch later list, or if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. Get it to 10K views. But yeah, very interesting. Very interesting that Party Man, uses her for all of those different things there. That's pretty interesting. I find it very interesting, at least. I can't use a dope character. That's not right. Oh, sure you can. Sure you can. That doesn't mean it's like not kind of weird. Well, apparently there's some evacuations as there's a big old fire that's hitting Texas and Oklahoma too. Oh man, it's crazy. So yeah. Psychopie dressed up as Daisy. That's bottom of the bill. That Psychopie did dress up as Daisy. He did dress up as Daisy. That's true. That's true. He did dress up as Daisy. And that was weird. That was very weird. Homie Party Man has his pants off the entire time he played Princess Peach. and a pink tank top. and a pink It was tight too. It was tight. Might have even had a bow too, with a bow on his. Man had a bow on his head and a big thing. Oh man. Oh, what's your prediction on Switch 2 price? I think they'll stay below 400. I think it's gonna be $399. Joe, check out my most recent video. I kind of go over the pricing and I go over all the details, what I think with all that stuff. So that's my most recent video where I talk about the price and what I think it's gonna be and the analysts and all that and what I've talked about. So yeah. So put that in your watch later. Check that out. Goes over all the recent information. It's Psycho. Yo, with the late JoJo. Hey, yo, let's go. Thank you for the JoJo Friday. Let's go. Oh, man. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, sir, Katano. We are up late. Whenever I got to go visit family and stuff, I usually do late night streams. Monday will also be if it's not an early stream, it'll be a late night stream. It'll be late again on Monday because I got to go see family again, so. Which is cool. I have no problem doing that. Yo, big love to the elite ninjas out here. We out here, bruh. Psycho Pie with the 10 as well. Says, I'm dead. I'm telling you, bruh. It was that's what I heard. Party Man, if that's not the truth, Party Man, let us know. But I did hear through the grapevine. I did hear that's how you played Princess Peach Showtime. Now, if that was not the case, you can let us know. You know, everyone, you know, has their opinion. It's not the truth. Oh, okay, my bad. That's what I heard. I'm not saying that it happened 100%. That's what I heard. But if it didn't go down that way, that's fine. So was the bow not there, but the pink shirt was there, the pink or was it just the bow? Which one? No, I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. Enough is enough. I'm a normal guy who thinks she's a cool character. Okay, my bad. Solid. It says exactly what the guilty would say. Yo, shout out to Psycho Pie. Give him a JoJo in the chat, though, boys and girls. Give him a JoJo. Give him a JoJo in the chat. Respond to the message with the JoJo. Let's go. Appreciate that, Psycho Pie. Big love, though. Appreciate that, guys. Let's get it. Understandable. So that's what somebody guilty would say. Me too. I like Daisy. She's a cool character. But you dressed up as her, like full dress and everything. I mean, I don't even want to know what else you did. Like, like full dress and everything. Like, I mean, I don't know, Psycho Pie. I don't know. Listen. If that's the way you like to roll, I ain't trying to judge, but I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know about all that, you know. So, yo, Jacob just back with the DK.
Celebrating a friend anniversary with my wife and my friends tonight. Having fun playing games. Have a great rest of your stream.
Yo, shout outs to Jacob Dressback. Enjoy that too with your friends, man. Appreciate that. Juice Man Vaughn.
Salute to homie Party Man Law.
Yo, Juice Man Vaughn coming through with the JoJo as well. Yo, 93 on the board. Let's go. Another JoJo coming through. You guys know we got to play on every single one. Jacob just back as well. Shout outs to the homie Party Man. Big love to Juice out here showing some mad love as well. So appreciate that. Appreciate the JoJos, boys and girls. Appreciate the JoJos. I think we got 4. I'm not 100% sure. Let me go back and look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4. Shout outs. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. No, 5. Sorry, 5. Big love, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. Big love to Juice Man Vaughn. Juice, if you want some music, let me know. Let me know. Jacob, if you want some music, let me know. I know you said you're out, but if you want something, let me know. Psycho Pie, if you want some a track, let me know. Video game track, I got you. So yeah. Let's go, Juice. Thank you for the big support, brother. Okay, for the context, that was a Halloween party and I stayed in that dress. Yeah, Halloween party. Right. Halloween. Oh, yeah, the classic Halloween party where people do things that they actually want to do normally, their own desires, but now they have an excuse. You know, like if a girl dresses half naked, oh, it's a Halloween party. If a dude comes up looking weird, it's a Halloween party. That's always the excuse. A Halloween party, huh? Okay. Halloween party in July. OJ, you're telling me you wouldn't dress up in a Daisy costume? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would not dress up in a Daisy costume. No. Especially in the era that I grew up in. Hell nah. You grew up in a much more accepting era, Psycho Pie. The era that I grew up in, like I might have not gotten a scholarship for football. They would have might have. I mean, I didn't end up getting one, like outside of like academics and a little bit of because I'm playing. But like if I got like a full ride scholarship, like back in those days, they would have, if they saw that picture, they would have maybe taken away my scholarship. Like back then, you didn't play around with stuff like that. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Bobby? Grittis is here. Shout outs to the homie, the Grittis. Good to see you here, brother. Welcome. Yeah, they would have like taken it away. Like you can't play like back in those days. No, I'm not dressing up as Daisy or any girl at all. That's just not happening. What happens at Halloween parties? Stay at Halloween parties. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I'm just imagining how it would turn out for me. A black dude dressing up in a Daisy costume, double way. Brother in a Daisy outfit, definitely not looking good. And you can't float or nothing either. So it's like you can't even float. You can't do booty combos. You can't do like booty combos and stuff. Oh, you hit me up tomorrow. Hey, it's all good. Yo, it's all good, Bobby. I'll be here. If you want to hit me up, I'm good. Like, you can't even do all the stuff that Daisy and Princess Peach can do. I did not see all the new Silent Hill game, but I heard that it looks good. I'm not a big Silent Hill fan, though, to keep it a buck. But yeah, I heard that it looks good, though. 131 likes. Let's see if we can get the 150 likes, guys. 150. That's the goal. Oh, that's like negative stats. Yeah, it's negative, bruh. Negative stats in the piece. It's expansive. Yeah. Wait, what's up, Cuts Lenovo? Welcome. Shout outs. I'm just big love though. Let's check out that Silent Hill trailer. I haven't seen it yet. I want to check it out. That's the Silent Hill F, right? Peggy 18. I hate Peggy. All the homies hate Peggy.
Peggy 18.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。騙せてると思う？ひなこを。ひなこはね、死んだんだよ。ひなこはお友達といつまで
You
も
want to
一
stay
緒
with
にい
your
たい。
friends forever?
お友達は
Friends don't last forever.
彼らだ
That
ってい
looks
つか
good.
必ず
They'll betray you
あなたを
eventually.
裏切る。
Like Party
あ
Man
なたが
betrayed
裏切り
me.
者と呼ばれたように。
Just as they say they betrayed them.
ひなこ？あ、ごめん。
Oh, sorry, what?
何？天秤にかける価値が
Whether their worth
あ
is
るかどうか
justified,
しっかりと判断し
that is for you to decide. Ooh. Yeah, this game's gonna be scary, bruh. This game's gonna be scary as heck. You should stream it? Nah, I'm good. I don't like Silent Hill games. Like, I don't like walking murder, jump scare type games. Not to understand your own feelings. Do you think you could be some dream we're having? Time is running out. The fact that you're alive means that you've made it here, yet you're still lost all this. You're still lost all the same. You can't think about it forever. I gotta see how the combat and everything works out. Running out of time to choose. Ew. Tell me, who are you? Why are you acting like this? Like you don't know what's going on. Think about it. Could have killed you off at any time. You took everything. Took everything from me. Everything from me. Yeah, you gotta play this in Japanese though. You cannot play. I don't think there's even gonna be an English dub. Now say your farewells. I sincerely hope you find happiness, truly. Oh! Oh! They like filleted her. Maybe. That might be a hallucination. Yeah, like I don't know, when's it coming out? They didn't there's no like release date, right? Yeah, I'm good. Like I gotta see how the gameplay is, but like I didn't play the Silent Hill 2 remake. Like I didn't even play that. I've never been big on Silent Hill, to keep it like, you know, like I've never been big on Silent Hill. Like it's not bad. Like Silent Hill's good. It's just not for me. I've played it before, but I've just never been big on it. But yeah, it looks cool though, for sure. Looks cool. I mean, that's how historically accurate Silent Hill F is when it comes to Japan. Yeah. A great choice to make me mad and even played them. Oh, okay. You never been a huge fan of Silent Hill either? Yeah, I've just never. It's always seemed like a budget Resident Evil at first, or like a, you know, a Temu Resident Evil. Even though I know that it's more than that. And then obviously Resident Evil kind of went off in a different direction. And Silent Hill got really bad. But then now Silent Hill's back. They did the remake of Silent Hill 2. That was good, and now they have this game, which looks good. I think this new game looks quality. So yeah. You didn't finish the remake too? Oh, you didn't finish you bought the remake but didn't finish it? Yeah. I didn't. I mean, I might cop it just to get a like a physical copy of it, but I don't know if I'm going to actually like oh yeah, Silent Hill. Like I've just never been into it like that. I am looking forward to the next Resident Evil game though. I am looking forward to the next Resident Evil though, you know. Resident Evil, that's my jam. I think they're probably going to do RE5 remake. I think that's going to be like an actual thing one of these days, is RE5 remake. So we'll see about that, you know. We will see about that. RE5 remake before RE9? I'm not sure. I think we'll probably get RE9 announced maybe this year. And then maybe RE5 remake at some point too. Yeah. Yo, shout outs to Sellout. It says 138 likes, 12 more likes, and make OJ happy. Yeah, 12 more likes would be good. The fact that you guys were hitting the like button actually helped me out to not like dip below like 100 viewers, because more notifications were getting sent out, so that's good. more, and it was popping up on the homepage more. So that's also good. You definitely want to see that happen too. Definitely want that to happen. So yeah. Do you prefer RE2, RE3, or RE4 remake? I like RE4 remake the most, then RE2, then RE3 remake last. JOJO, I can't wait to play Xenoblade Chronicles X-Men. It's basically my most anticipated game of the year so far. Yeah, but I know you were. So what happened? I know you talked about it a little bit, but apparently you're waiting for Monster Hunter to get some more updates and patches and stuff. So you're waiting for that. But I know because I know you were geeked for Monster Hunter, but now it's like okay, since like maybe it needs some patches or whatever or some updates. So now Xenoblade's your most anticipated. Yeah, like for me, my most anticipated for sure. You know, Expedition 33, Xenoblade. I've already played Xenoblade once though, so I'm hyped for it, but not as hyped as like Expedition. But I'm as hyped to play the new content in Xenoblade as I am to play almost anything out there. It's just, I gotta play the whole game again though first with Xeno. But there's so many additions and upgrades. Like I know for sure I'm gonna play the online. On the Wii U, I did not play the online enough just because it was really stupid. I hated how the online worked. But with the Switch, it works so much better. The organization, the layout, the UI is like a million times better than the Wii U version. Like they really overhauled that to work a lot better. So I will play the online, you know, this time around. But after I'm done with the game, after I'm done, and just like casually. Just like randomly, maybe like during NFL games or something, or like during like, you know, whatever, maybe NBA finals or stuff like that, like NBA games. I'll probably just play it casually online with people. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Xenoblade X myself, man. I have not been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. No, I'm not as big of a Monster Hunter fan. You know, like I looked at the game and I thought about getting it, but I'm like, I just don't want to invest the time into it, especially with Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I'm playing for review/discussion, and Atelier Yumiya I'm playing for review/discussion, plus Xenoblade Chronicles X I'm playing. So I just knew that it was going to be too much games, even though it came out at the end of February. That's just too much, you know. It's just too much to play before all that. So yeah. RE4 remake is awesome. I beat that back when it came out in 2023, and I loved every second of it. It's really good. All right, take it easy, J2. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. AC Shadows drops the same day as Xenoblade, and then one day later it's Atelier Yumiya, so it's packed. Silent Hill 2 remake was on sale for $30 at Walmart during the holidays. I wanted it very badly, but the price didn't get it because Tears of the Kingdom on sale. Also opted to get that one. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom get you the more value, to be honest. My friend just got a PS5 and deleted Astrobot, and I said to him, said it was for kids and he could give at least a plus and teach us about the controller. Oh, like the Astro's Playroom and all that. Oh, okay, yeah. I always thought Silent Hill was cool, but didn't want to play the old stiff Silent Hill 1 and 2 games on the PS2. PS2? You mean PS1? Yeah, I think you meant PS1. Yeah, you're good on Wilds right now. Yeah, I figured. It's okay. Wilds will get really good. Like, I did see some people, like, I guess, like, crazy Monster Hunter fans are like, oh, there's not enough content, some of them. But, like, people are, like, no-lifing the game. They're, like, playing, like it's a full-time job with overtime. Like, they're coming home from work or they're spending all day from morning to night playing the game. Like, and not doing anything else. I can't do that in today's day. I think maybe back in the day I could have, but I don't know. Worlds I have like 1,500 hours. Wilds I'm on like 100. On like 100 hours. Yeah, I don't think I can spend 1,500 hours in almost any. I think there's only one game that I've ever. No, there's two games that I've ever spent that much time in. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. Maybe Melee over all the years that I've played it, but I don't have all the years, like, I don't have all the hours tracked for Melee. So I can't. Brawl, maybe for, no, Brawl I probably did about maybe 1,000 hours for Brawl. If you just track everything, like every time that I've played it. But yeah, I don't think I haven't hit the 1,000-hour mark many times in my life. I haven't. It's just, that's a lot of hours for like one game. But if you can get it, get it. Have fun, you know? This let's just say as of late, I got all the time in the world. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk later on that then. SH1 having that playing on my PS2. Silent Hill 1 having playing that one on your PS2. Did they remake it, or did they remake it for the PS2? Because Silent Hill 1, that's a I'm almost positive that is a PS1 game. So did you play it backwards compatible or something, or did they release like a special edition or something like that, or like a collector's? At least RGT likes Xenoblade Chronicles X. Right. He likes Xenoblade Chronicles X. Sure he does. That's the biggest. I don't want to say it in front. That's the biggest. Oh my goodness. He likes it. Yeah, sure. Sure, he likes Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh my god. I don't know why he keeps pushing that he likes that game. I don't know why he keeps pushing like he actually likes that game. It was just mechs and you can fly. That's it. That's it. There's nothing that he he doesn't care about the story or the characters or the gameplay. It's just that you can fly around in some mechs. That's it. He doesn't like Xenoblade gameplay. It plays like Xenoblade. It plays with the it literally plays like Xenoblade. He doesn't like any of the Xenoblade games. But that for some reason Xenoblade it's great. Dude, come on. I don't say none of what he says that he's looking forward to playing, because if he's looking forward to playing it, he's looking forward to playing it. But I think he just likes the graphics and he likes the mechs and he likes like the world. I don't think he actually likes the game, like the game itself. I don't think so. I don't think so. He says he likes it. I just maybe I'm wrong. It's you know, it's his life. He can like whatever he likes. Let's see here. And I was thinking about it. I like it when a monster is more mechanically inclined, somewhere like Rise and less like Worlds. Oh, okay. I'm not interested to play Xenoblade X again, so I can wait till my older brother's done with it. When he buys it, tell you Yumiya's priority. Yeah, that's the new game. I really want to get to the new content in Xenoblade X because it ends in a cliffhanger, so I kind of want to see that. But yeah, I'm playing a Yumiya, and it's good. I'm playing Yumiya now on PS5, and it's good. It's also good on PS Portal if you got... My router fixed a lot of my PS Portal issues. It was my router that... I think the PS Portal works better with like a newer Wi-Fi router, like with the newest or newer Wi-Fi router. I don't know, but it works really good with my router that I have now. I haven't really experienced too many hitches or anything like the problems that I had before. So yeah, it was my router that was the issue for my PS Portal. So yeah, latency's much better now, much better. I mean, it's still there slightly. It's still slightly there, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was with my before. So it's a lot better. A lot better now. Oh, you moved to keep it short. Oh, okay. Yeah, we talked about that. Or I remember you mentioned that. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, for sure. What's the one thing that you wish added or removed to a new Mario Kart? Better single player. Added better single player modes, like a campaign mode. RGT likes Xenoblade as much as he likes Pokemon. I saw you guys got into like a little bit of a back and forth. So then you watch both videos and you're like, what the hell, Ollie? I was waiting for that epiphany moment because I seen both videos too that he made, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if you making any, like, because like I said, I watched this video before with Legends, and I'm like, okay, but it's all good. It was so funny when you were like, wait a minute, I watched both of them. All you said was like, the art style. That was hilarious. That was so funny. I was waiting for that, for you to come back with that. Oh, man. I'm more into watching people play Xenoblade X for the first time on Twitch rather than play it yourself. Oh, man, watching it. Nah, that can't be me. Actually, it's pretty fun to watch, too, though. You didn't mention performance in Xenoblade Chronicles X. I wonder if it can hit 60 on portable. No, clearly it's not 60. All you got to do is look at the trailer for the game, Urkel. If you can't tell whether it's 60 or not in the trailer, then don't worry about it. It's then don't worry about if it's 60 or not, because it's very clear that it's not in the trailer. It's very clear that it's 30 frames in all the gameplay videos in the trailers. So if you can't tell, then 60 isn't important for you. If you can't tell from the trailer, or if you're still saying I hope it is for portable mode, like if you can't tell just by looking at it, then don't worry about it. Just enjoy, because it's very clearly that it's 30. Thanks to OJ, I've gotten into playing JRPGs more. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Can't wait to see Xenoblade Chronicles X definitive playtime after a week. Probably gonna be just to play it a little bit. Nah, he'll put a little bit more time into it because he's been talking about it. So he'll put time into it. I think he will. I think he'll probably want to make a video on it too. So there's that. There's that as well. Hey, but no problem, Shulk. I'm glad that you're into playing more, you know, RPGs and more stuff like that. That's fun, bro. Like, that's the only problem is that they take a long time to play. That's the only issue. I was like, that man was clearly engagement from it off the Pokemon for its. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that's what he's doing. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I think it's pretty clear, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Engagement farming, it's a valid tactic, but yeah, it's a valid tactic to do it because he knows it's going to work. And on top of that, it's also something like Pokemon Company should absolutely be doing better. Like they should. So it's not like it's a oh my gosh, like it's not like there isn't some truth to it. The only issue, like I said, the only issue is that I don't think he really cares about Pokemon. Even if the graphics were better and the gameplay was like, I don't think he cares because, like I said, Power World, all the other Pokemon clones, he doesn't play them. He doesn't care. He doesn't even want to care. He has no interest in them. So that gameplay style isn't what he's into. He's not into that gameplay style. But I think that he did play it before in the past, so he talks about it because it's something that he grew up with a little bit in his childhood, or he played it and thought it was okay. But in terms of today's day, he's not into it. Even if it had great graphics and stuff like that, I don't think he'd care too much because, like I said, once again, Power World, Digimon, Koromon, Temtem, all these other ones that have better performance, better graphics, better this, better that, better online, better whatever. None of he ain't care about a single one of them, you know. So it is definitely a bit of that. But once again, it makes sense though. Like I can understand why he would, and it makes sense. I always tell him, hey man, like he's not saying necessarily things that are wrong. Like I don't agree with all of his points, but I don't necessarily think that he shouldn't talk about it in this type of way. But I do feel that he doesn't care. It don't matter if it had better graphics or not. Like I don't think he's gonna all of a sudden start playing all the way through. He did play Pokemon Legends Arceus, which, you know, that was that. But I mean, I do think that was more for work than him being excited about playing, you know, like Pokemon, because I did watch the review. But yeah, I don't know if it's like, oh my god, now he loves Pokemon because of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like I don't think he like loved that game from what I remember his review saying. But yeah, like I said, man, like I don't think he's wrong. Like I think that there's definitely some good points to take. Now, taking the worst screenshot and then saying, look at this screenshot and not some of the better ones, you know, it is what it is on that one or whatever. But yeah, like I get it. There's definitely criticism to be levied, you know, at the Pokemon Company, at Game Freak for like the graphics and stuff like that. So I always watch the vids. I always say, hey man, like I agree with you on some of these things, like on some of this stuff. So I'm always with them in that. Like that's fair, you know. But I do think that once again, like I don't think he really cares. Like if the graphics were better, all of a sudden does it make it like a fun game? Like is he gonna love it? Probably not. Because like he's not excited for any turn-based RPGs that I know of. Like not a single one. Like Expedition 33, he doesn't care about that game. Persona, he doesn't play. SMT, he'll play if Atlas gives him the what's it called, the bag. But he didn't beat SMT 5. He didn't care about Vengeance. Even though Vengeance is like a whole different game, he didn't care about that one at all. I don't think he even played it. So I don't think he's really into turn-based RPGs. But once again, it's a talking point. It's something to discuss. You know, he's discussed it before and he knows that people will watch. So yeah, I don't have a problem with him doing it, man. And like I said, there are some factual stuff to what he says. So it is what it is on that front. But you got to go into it knowing that, you know, like you got to go into it knowing like, I don't really take it like super seriously. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, he's talking about it, you know. Scarlet Violet had trash art style. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I think the art style's fine. I don't think the art style is terrible or anything. I think that what's not good is more, what's trash is more like the performance and the graphics aren't the best, but the art style's fine. Excited for Trails in the Sky remake this year. Hoping for a lot of people to finally get into Trails. Yes, I'm looking forward to that too, Chai. Just be more likes, and the Monado will be full of power. We want to get to 200 likes if we can. I have not been able to play Suikoden 1 and 2. I've just been so packed up and busy with Assassin's Creed and Atelier, so I haven't been able to. Hey, take it easy, Psycho Pie. Appreciate you, man. There's a lot of people don't realize Game Freak just don't care about graphics. They never do. Game Freak put budgets in their gameplay and content. I mean, it's like they do and they don't. Like, sometimes they do, sometimes they try to do better, but they're just not great at it, you know? Like, for example, look at, like, Pokemon on the 3DS. Yo, Super Christian Meal with the $1 dono. Look at Pokemon on the 3DS. Like, Pokemon on the 3DS, Pokemon X and Y to Pokemon Sun and Moon, the graphics got a nice jump. So they do... I mean, if they didn't care at all, then they would have never made them better on the 3DS. So, and obviously, they're better from the 3DS. So, I mean, they could have just made a 3DS, like a really shiny 3DS game. You know? Like, they could have not even tried to improve from there. So, they do care a bit. They're just not, like, super, super talented at, like, making incredible graphics or anything like that. And they're not going to be sitting here throwing 5, 6, 7 years into a game for graphics. They're just not going to do that. Super Christian with the $1 says, sup, Jose, just dropping by. Dono, say hi. I'm off the bed. Bye. All right, take it easy, Super Christian. Thanks for coming out to the, thanks for coming out. Thank you for the $1 dono too, man. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with the Spawncast pre-show, so. So yeah. Generation tends to show some massive differences. They didn't care much about graphics, but their older games had pretty good graphics for the console. There's definitely much, like, Kid Icarus Uprising is, like, much better looking than the Pokemon games. But the art style in the Pokemon games, like, how that, like, they were, like, modeled, it was, like, okay, it's okay for that. It's okay for the 3DS, you know? Like, how the Pokemons, like, were drawn, like, and stuff like that. How the Pokemon were, like, drawn and stuff. I don't know who told Game Freak to try open world, knowing that they have the. I don't know what the whole open world situation was with I mean, they tried to be super ambitious. I don't know what the whole open world was. Like, if you can get past the frame rate, the open world's actually super enjoyable. It has the best gameplay loop, so you see the vision. Like, I played all the way through Scarlet and Violet, you know, and you see the vision for it. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has open world. Pokemon Sword and Shield does not. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is a much better game than Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's a much better game than Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon the 3DS games. Almost all of them. Like, it's better, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of, like, the ideas, the gameplay, like how you play, the online and everything, Scarlet and Violet is much better. And, like, the loop and the story and everything that's in the game definitely beats the 3DS games, hands down. And those games are rated way better than Scarlet and Violet. The problem with Scarlet and Violet is, obviously, the graphics are not as big of a problem as the performance. The performance is more of a problem than the graphics. If the performance was good, the game would have got significantly better review scores. Like, if the performance was good, it probably would have got, like, low 80s instead of, like, 70/69, you know? It would have been way better, but the performance just isn't good enough. The graphics are, it's like, oh, yeah, it's not great. But the gameplay loop is very good. Very, very, very good. I'll say this. I don't care. People can call me whatever name in the book. The gameplay loop is fantastic. It's the most fun that I've had with the Pokemon game in terms of single player since the DS days. Since, like, Pokemon Black and White, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Zia looks like it's gonna run bad. I don't think there's anything too much right now that say that it's gonna run bad. I know people are dissecting the trailer and all that, but no, I think it'll be fine once it launches. I'm going based off of what they did from the first trailer of Pokemon Skull or Pokemon Legends Arceus, where people said it's gonna run bad based off of that, and then how the game actually ran when it came out. In terms of the Legends games, Legends runs good on the Switch, so I'm guessing that Legends ZA is gonna run fine. And the first trailer for Legends Arceus was rough. Was, oh my god, it was rough. And that game actually ended up running fine. So I think it's gonna be similar to that. I definitely see the vision, but they did not have the time to stick the landing, and technical issues crushed the perception of the game. Best gameplay in the mainline years. Yeah, I agree with all of that. I agree. I don't know. Like I said, I saw the vision. I think that they committed to it and they tried, but clearly, like, they should have definitely did some things to where it's like, okay, we can't do this. Or they should have been given more time. But like I said, the vision was there. Like, if you play it, like, you're like, ah, if they just would have been able to do a couple different things. I think that if they release Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2 with the patch, that'll go dummy. That'll go dummy right there. That'll be so good. I'll replay it. I'll probably play, what did I play? Did I play Scarlet or did I play Violet? I forgot which one I think I played Scarlet. I'll play the other version. I think I played Scarlet. I'll play Violet. You know, I'll play the other version all the way through if they do a Switch 2 patch. So yeah. Yeah, they weren't gonna wait, man. Pokemon Company, they were like, we need the game in the holiday season. They're not gonna wait, bro. They're not gonna wait. Is the Puppeteer for PS3 worth getting? I mean, from what I remember, yeah. As someone who put 1,000 hours into Moon, Sword, and Scarlet, prefer Moon and Sword more. The lack of battle tower or any battle facility in the Scarlet, put it down below those. Yeah, for me, Scarlet and Violet, like, in terms of the single player, Moon's just, the single player is just not great. In terms of multiplayer, competitive multiplayer, Scarlet and Violet's competitive multiplayer, competitive raising and all of that is way better, plus the co-op. Now, Battle Tower, I'm not as big on Battle Tower. Like, and I know Battle Tower is fun and it's cool. Like, I played Battle Tower before and it's cool. But I rather play online against other people than do a Battle Tower if I'm going to play, or play the cooperative experience. So I get why, like, the Battle Tower stuff, some people like that the most. But, like, the story to me and, like, the gameplay loop puts it above those. But I can see why you have it there. But not Sword. Sword and Shield is just... I can't deal with Sword and Shield. Although I did like the gym battles were fun. The gym battles were cool. But I mean, yeah, I was not big on really any of like the games in between Scarlet and outside of Legends Arceus. I was not big on any of the games in between like Black and White or Black and White 2 and Scarlet and Violet. I was like, okay, I bought them all and I played them all, but I'm like, you know. Let's Go Pikachu is definitely not peak. Oh man, it's definitely not. I had to. That game is just catching Pokemon all day. Like, Pokemon Legends Arceus does what Let's Go does, and it does it like a million times better. Like the whole concept of catching a lot of Pokemon. Like, they actually have like a real game built around it. Pokemon Let's Go is just like, I'm just gonna catch a lot of Pokemon just because. I'm like, I don't know, because maybe. And then like even the mechanics for doing that aren't like incredible. Like, Pokemon Legends has much better mechanics, sneaking up, different type of Pokeballs, research, stuff that you're doing there. Like, it's so much better. So yeah, I can't. So yeah. Without Battle Tower or Battle Facility, there's no way to test out your competitive teams. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I mean, you can do unranked. So, you can do unranked. The problem with doing testing out, I mean, you can test out your competitive teams and before, like, you know, with like the Battle Tower and all that. But I found out just doing unranked battles against other people, that is really good for it. Battle Tower is great, but it's AI, right? From what I remember. And AI is stupid. But yes, you can test out stuff there. But for me, just the unranked battles is fine. Just playing the for fun battles and just randomly matching up against people, and you learn all sorts of stuff there, you know. And Scarlet and Violet has it set up to where they have like tournaments and certain things that you can enter and all that, and all of that can be used to gather the data. Like, but I see what you're saying for sure, in terms of like not having that. But for me, I guess it depends on how you test out. Plus, there's all sorts of external sources to test out. Like, oh my god, the Pokemon community's nuts. If you need people to play against, oh, trust me, you'll find them. But I see what you're saying for sure, though. because the majority of people online don't even use different teams. This strategy gets very stale. They use the best strategies. They use the best, unless you're just playing against the randoms. Randoms will use whatever, but yeah. But I mean, if you want to test out your teams against the best, that's the place to do it. Because they're going to be using the best types of Pokemon. They're going to be using the best ones, man. So, yeah. Bro, if OJ's life was a little different, man, he would have been goated in Pokemon right now. I know, seriously. If I would have kept on going how I was going from Diamond and Pearl, I was like crazy into competitive. I was like so into competitive in Diamond and Pearl. I spent so much time labbing out and EV training and all that, but I ain't trying to do all that right now, man. I ain't trying to do all that. That's too much work. I don't still collect the cards, but I got a ton of cards. I got like thousands of cards. I actually was just going over my cards. I think I found them in the garage the other day. Did I put them up here? I did. I think I've showed you guys this before, but I showed you guys this before, but I used to play competitive Pokemon cards. This is actually the competitive Pokemon card box that my friend gave me in 1998. His dad gave it to me, and when he used to take us to the Pokemon League to play. And in 1998, he gave me this box and said, hey, you can put your Pokemon cards in here. And it actually says Pokemon Rares. It says Pokemon Rares right there. And I still have that same box that he gave me from like 1998. And I have all of my decks that I used to use competitively from 1998 and up. A lot of the ones that I used to win the Pokemon League at Toys R Us back in the day. Over time, I've modified them though. But I have pretty much like a theme of every deck. I still have them. Like, here's my fire deck. Here's my original fire deck that I would use. This is one of the first decks I used to win. Like a lot. It has Charizards. No first editions though. It has Charizards, Super Potions, Combustions, Gold Berries. I've got Ninetales in here. I've got double colorless energy for my Charizard. I've got a Blaziken in here. Blaziken was so lit. This Blaziken. Got a Blaziken in here. More Charizards. So yeah, I remember I used this deck a lot. But the problem with it is that it just burns through energy way too fast. So if you're not constantly getting energies, because like the whole goal is to get Charizards and just knock everything out in one hit. And then also EX Pokemon definitely threw a wrench into the plan. Like the EX Pokemon. Because those EX Pokemon were really tough. I had what was this deck? Was this the Darkness deck? I forgot. I just kind of made like a random deck just to play for fun against my friends. And I had like a Sneasel EX in here. I had like a really cool Sneasel EX that I like. Because he had this move, it's called Drag Off. This move was lit. Before doing damage, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with the defending Pokemon. If you do this, the attack does 10 damage to the new defending Pokemon, and your opponent chooses the defending Pokemon to switch. So a lot of times, I would try to get this Sneasel real quick, and then do Drag Off, where it just instantly drags in some type of basic Pokemon that he's trying to level up and try to get better, and then just drag him in, you know? And then they're kind of stuck, because it's like, oh man, now I gotta put an energy, drag, you know, retreat the Pokemon, put the other one back in, so it messes up their. And I used to always use this Sneasel EX on people, but the problem is that it only has 90 HP, and when you knock out an EX Pokemon, you get two prizes. So yeah. Shout outs to Kevin with the $2. Says, I'm a hardcore JRPG gamer and I'm excited to play Zombie Chronicles X. Can I get any music from Dragon Quest 11? Yes, you can. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the thank you for that. Yeah, a little bit of a troll deck. There's better troll decks. There's better trolls than that. That was just kind of like annoying, like really annoying one. Thank you so much to Kevin, man. Appreciate you, bro. Dragon Quest 11 music. Almost all my childhood cards got my Gold Star Delta species Charizard though. Okay, yo, shout out. I'm not gonna lie, plays on Steam Deck. Locked at 60. My mom and pop shop got me an early copy. Man, you did not get yourself an early copy, bruh. Steam Deck, you just downloaded it leaked. You just downloaded. You didn't get no damn early copy from your mom. But it's all good, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying the game. However way you enjoy it, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, brother. It's all good though, man. Let's see here. Did the mob prefer Costco earlier? The videos were wild. I don't know what the hell that means, Shalifi. Did you mob people at the Costco earlier? No, I didn't talk to anybody at a Costco. Let's see. Oh, you saw that it's online? Yeah. Anybody that's saying that their mom and pop shop gave them it this early? No, they didn't. A mom and pop shop did not give you guys. You guys just downloaded the ROM. Y'all just stole it. Like, there is no mom and pop shop selling the game this early. You just downloaded it online. That's what you just did. I'm glad that you're having fun though. Like, for real, I'm glad that you're having fun and all that. That's not my place. That's stuff for Nintendo to worry about with next generation and all that. They gotta shore that ish up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta shore that up. But no, I'm glad that you're having fun. Xenoblade X is awesome, man. However way you play it, it's all good. Oh, and this water deck. I remember there was this fat, smelly dude named Sam, and he beat my butt with the water deck, like with the Blastoise Rain Dance deck. So I made my own. I made my own water deck, and it was the only thing that I did is I put Misty's Tentacruels in here. Misty's Tentacruel. This is a troll card. I love this card because it's like Pokemon Power Flea. It says if an attack does damage to Misty's Tentacruel while it's your active Pokemon, you may switch it with one of your bench Pokemon. And which prevents all other effects of that attack to Misty's Tentacruel. The power can't be used if Misty's Tentacruel is already asleep, confused, paralyzed, or poisoned, or whatever. So anytime that somebody tries to do damage, you can just like troll them and just say, no, I'm switching it, and put it in with another Pokemon. Maybe you have a resistance. Maybe that Pokemon has something to where it can nullify what the attack is doing. So this was also a really good troll card. And then it says Jellyfish Poison. I don't like how it took 4 energy cards, but whatever. But it does 30. And it says flip a coin if heads, the defending Pokemon is now poisoned. If tails, the defending Pokemon is now confused. So no matter what you're getting, these were always the best type of cards. Heads, something happens. Tails, it doesn't work at all. But tails, it also just does something else. So this was the ultimate troll. One of the ultimate trolls. It can just remove damage from it. You can just flee anytime that you want to flee. Or if you attack, it's heads, poisoned, tails, confused. Confused is the most annoying thing ever because you gotta flip a coin just to see if you attack. If you don't get it, I think you do damage to yourself too. So I definitely troll people with this. All right, take it easy, Shulk. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Let's see here. But it's all good. You said the audacity did a lot. Bro, we all know what people that do Steam Deck stuff are. They say, oh, I bought the game from mom and they don't do all. They just download it. They just download it. Like you ain't gotta front here. It's all good. I'm not gonna do anything. If you want to go, if that's how you want to play, that's how you want to play. It's not my problem. But I just think that for the next Switch 2, they gotta shore that up, man. They cannot be allowing people to do that. That's gotta be done with. Like they cannot be allowing people to do that with Switch 2, because like that don't happen with Microsoft and Sony, so it don't need to happen with Nintendo. Like they gotta get that shored up. So I'm hoping they do. I don't have a ton of confidence that they will, though, to be honest. So yeah. With all the remakes being made, hopefully Square Enix could be Brave Prince of Musashi. Yeah, I've heard about that one. I think people want that one to be remade a lot. Big love, though. Let's see here. Let's get Kevin's dono on the board here. 96. Let's go. Combo breaks. I rebuilt some of my Pokemon collection, mostly with sports cards now, and got a nice autograph collection. Got Justin Jefferson autographed quad patch. Really like it. Oh, nice. Nice. I wonder, did you check how much that's worth, like in the Beckett or whatever? 150 likes, goal achieved. Hey, let's go. Big love, guys. 150 likes. I said I was going to go 2 hours. We ended up going almost the full 3. Let's see. I agree, places, though. I'll still talk smack to the broke bum community. Yeah, like, you know, to me, it's like people are only going to be as faithful as their options for some people, you know? I don't know if you've heard that saying, right? You're only going to be as faithful as the options that you have. Now, not everyone's going to be like that. Some people have, you know, whatever, want to play it in 60 frames and they'll buy it or whatever. But most people will not. Most people that are just taking it are not. They're not going to pay for it. They're just going to take it. And that's whatever. That's their thing. That's on Nintendo to make sure that that doesn't happen. Like, Nintendo's got to be better. So it's like, yeah, if you run a store and you just allow people to just come in, you have no cameras, you got no anti-theft things, you're just allowing people to come in and take. And, well, yes, Nintendo does have anti-cheat or anti-theft or anti-whatever. It's not good enough because the thing was jailbroken 2 seconds after it came out. It's too easy to do all this. They've got to be better at securing this stuff. And I know people always, where there's a will, there's a way, people always find it. But it can't be day one, leaked, cracked. Like, it can't, and everything's leaking. Like, it can't be that way, bro. There's got to be a better way to ensure this stuff doesn't happen. There's got to be a better way, you know? There's got to be a better way. Oh, man, I hope something doesn't mess up here because there's a... All right, hold up. Okay, there we go. So, oh, man, I messed it up. My camera. Hold up, guys. Give me a second. My camera got messed up because I was messing with something. All right, can you guys still hear me here though? Yeah, I don't know if my cam link is gonna, if my camera's gonna come back on. Okay, yeah, you guys can still hear me, but I'm just invisible. The audio's good. Yeah, I don't know if my camera's gonna work because I messed up with the whole thing because it like, what's it called? It like, for some reason it glitched on the camera because something came off. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the camera's gonna come back. But all right. We'll just kind of leave it out here then, guys. I know I'm invincible, but that's okay. I'm going to go watch Invincible now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go watch Invincible. So, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. Shout outs to everybody that's having a good time. That's all that matters, man. Hit that like button before you go. And check out my most recent video where I talked about some Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Check out my most recent video where I talk about it. So thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. Appreciate you guys coming through. Appreciate you guys being awesome, like always. Check out my most recent video if you want something else to watch tonight. Thank you to all the big donations today, too. Thank you guys so much. We out here. Shout outs to JoJo's, all the JoJo Fridays. Appreciate you guys as well. Big love. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Spawncast pre-show. All right, guys. Love y'all so much. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.